you guys caused the mountain to cave in, and were able to heavily turn the tide against the infection on Varos before leaving. Lorray, you were given pretty much orders to stand by. Not a recall or a new mission yet, but yeah. Z took the party to Dantooine, and hoping that Merrick would be able to get you guys to a source of Boda, as she learned it was quite restorative to Force users, and it would, allow the creation of Force shit. And while you were there, well, you learned Merrick didn't know where it was, but apparently the person he was playing, dice with did.
A coincidence.
Yeah, I know. What a coincidence. And after absolutely nothing happened, you guys headed out with this person.
Well,
threads.
I guess introductions are in order. My name is Corq. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah. I'm Z. Who's around us? Anyone else around us?
I'm Ray. I'm assuming we just got on the ship after getting back from the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's just like, I'm Z. That's Lorray, Santa. That's it. We have a pilot. Cool. Rhea somewhere. Oh, wait. First off. Oh yeah, this is Liliana, my apprentice.
Hello.
Real quick. Whoa. Before we start talking, you have to know the rules. We have some pretty strict rules around here. You have to know them. So, rule number 1, no armor in the hot tub. If you go in the hot tub, you take your armor off. I don't want any of that nasty shit that you've been fighting in my hot tub. People do not understand those rules for some reason. Number 2, if you go in the hot tub, make sure to wear you can be naked or a bathing suit or something, but make sure you take a shower. Again, just because you take the armor off doesn't mean it gets off of your body and stuff. It looked like a fucking soup pot in there last time I had before I made these rules. So yeah, other than the hot tub. Rule number 3, don't do anything stupid. I mean, we don't really have other rules other than that, but just don't do anything stupid, because I don't have to make up rules oh, if you blow up your room, you're oh, I didn't know I couldn't blow up my room. Ooh, and then I have to make rules up for him every week, it seems like. So just don't do anything stupid. Other than that, we're cool.
As you're telling her this, her eyes are kind of darting as if she's counting the letters. And okay, well, I don't wear armor, but I'll make sure to clean up before I get into this hot tub.
Yes.
Not a worries. Anything else I should be aware of?
Why are you here?
Well, you wanted to find Boda, didn't you?
Yeah. I know why I want you here, but why do you want to be here?
Oh, well, see, I figured since you're looking for Boda, and I need to get to that, well, I've been to the planet, it's not the safest place to be, and my work kind of requires me to scope out this planet, so I figured, why not make a business deal? I help you find your Boda and get you situated, you help protect me from the dangerous things that inhabit this planet.
Wait. So you do or don't know where the boat is?
I do know where the Boda is. Or at least,
you need to scout
in
out
theory.
the planet?
No.
Yeah.
She knows where the boat is on the planet, but to get to the planet, she needs us to help her get to the planet and be on the planet. I assume it's bad. I mean, if it's...
Oh, that's what the stuff on the surface meant. Okay, so you just need help getting it. But you have an idea where it is?
I don't have an... So, Boda itself is an interesting kind of plant. I guess because you're looking for it, you know about them. More or less, whenever the Clone Wars happened, both sides were really trying to use it to its fullest advantages. And unfortunately, this kind of caused the Boda to mutate negatively. It lost that property that kind of made it so sought after. I guess for Force users or whatever. I'm not too privy on those things. So both sides then pulled out, and it's kind of been not as looked after. So, the Clone Wars were quite some time away, and, the planets start to regress back to what they normally are. So potentially, the Boda might have this property again, and people might not know about it. It's just, like I said, the planet is kind of hostile. And yeah, it can be cumbersome to defend oneself as well as trying to work. So that's why I'm offering to show you the planet, and maybe we can get you set up. I kind of excel at fortifying things and making things safe. And it's like, like I said, my name is Cora Q, and she pulls out like a little card. I am a safety inspector for the ETA, or the Empyrean Travel Agency. And
But out of character real quick, I was actually thinking about this like 2 weeks ago to get Z cards, but I would have so much shit written on them.
it's more like a pamphlet, not a card.
Yeah. It's like Z, Inquisitor, marriage counselor, lawyer. This is like a bunch of random stuff. Like, yeah.
You need fake documents.
Fake documents. Yeah, like documents.
Yeah, and then just like eventually you just see an extra page and they're just wrestling champion.
Yeah. This is a bunch of stupid. Yeah. I keep saying add it to my resume, but I'm just like, I should get cards. Yeah, like I guess you look at it and be like, I should get some cards. Even know what I do. Okay, yeah. So, cool. So 2 things. So the Boda is being grown somewhere, but so no one's harvesting it? Like I can't just buy it from someone?
Correct.
Okay. And 2, why do you need to go down to this planet? Be protected there?
Yeah. So, as I said, I work for the ETA, the Empyrean Travel Agency, and she hands out like little brochures, and the brochures are not the cleanest. It looks very prototype.
As soon as you hand one disease, she just puts it over her shoulder, hands it to Liliana, and keeps talking to you.
She hands out everyone to whoever's gonna take one. And anyone who doesn't take one, she kind of forces one. Very you just here, yeah. So we specialize in basically providing trips and vices for our customers. We make sure that if someone wants to go big game hunting, that they can do it in a somewhat safe environment. And that is my job as a safety coordinator. I travel to these far outreach locations to add new locations in this great big galaxy that we live in, and make it safe for us to make a profit. I mean, entertainment.
You're like a vacation organizer.
Absolutely.
What about wedding organizer? Honeymoon organizer.
we do several occasions, as you can see on the pamphlet. There's pricings on. Oh, your apprentice has it. There's pricings on there as well for distant, exotic locations and such. We plan to add more locations, but that kind of depends on how well I do and the other safety coordinators.
I might be getting married soon, and I need to plan a honeymoon.
Oh, well, I could definitely help you arrange that. I mean, and since we're co-workers now, or at least plan to be, I can get you, a wee discount on that, Were you thinking, I mean, we can talk later, but, I mean, were you thinking tropical, or were you thinking, white wedding?
I don't know. Probably better for her to pick, because I don't really care that much about places. I travel all over the place, but she might have somewhere really exciting she wants to go. I'll call her and talk to her about it later.
Oh, okay. Well, fantastic. Yes, we can definitely assist you with that. But yes, so my job has a list of planets that are viable options to set up resort or entertainment or things of that nature. So I scope them out to make sure that they're safe. And if they aren't, then I make them safe, and then I message them back. And we set up, resorts and things that we can, offer to our guests. So this planet in particular, it seems that they have on here, and she's like looking through a small PDA. Ah, yes, a big game hunting resort. I think they're trying to call it Thoracic Park. I don't really like the name.
Oh
It's
my
pretty bad.
god! I think you made the worst character a fucking bureaucrat.
That's exactly what she is. But yeah, I mean, so yes, that's what I do. As I said, I excel at fortifying and making things and construction, if you will. But yes, so that is why I need to go to the planet. I mean, I'm not gonna pry into why you need Boda, but
I want to make some cool stuff, and it's going to drain my powers, and I need Boda to fix it.
well, it's a good thing. I mean, do you have a good rapport with Merrick?
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I'm not much of the way of medicines and things like this. You might need someone to process the Boda into whatever you're looking for. But the fields, I mean, it's not like something you could just use raw, or at least I don't think it is. I probably wouldn't advise it. You know what? I'm sure it's safe.
Okay. Yeah, we say go get it then, or find it, or I don't know.
Find it, set up local operations so that we can get a continuous supply of it, likely in relation with your organization, and then contact Merrick and establish refining operations. This is a lot of logistics.
Don't worry, I'm quite certified in logistics and paperwork. I love paperwork.
Okay. Well, hope you wouldn't mind if I helped you out with that. It seems kind of important.
Get out of
not
here,
a-
Hermes.
I was thinking too, Hermes. That's what I was thinking, Hermes. That's when you said it. Looking for
Oh,
a
no.
gift or something.
Not at all, Mr. Is it Mr. Mrs. Luray?
Just Luray, yeah. I'm the guy, yeah.
Sorry, I grew up on a small mining space colony. I don't see very many others, so it's very interesting. My apologies. I'm still learning.
Yeah. Like it's really hard to tell, but if he took his like shirt off and helmet off, he gets really buff for some reason. But with his armor on, he's like pretty small. I don't know why. It's weird.
Compression, I think? It makes me a smaller target.
Well, fair. I understand that. I'm quite slender myself, so it makes it really hard to hit me. But anyways, you don't need to worry about I'm quite capable within the battlefield, so I don't need any protection or anything. So
I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about the paperwork.
Oh, don't worry about that. Like I said, I love paperwork.
Well, okay. Huh.
But I do have to warn you. As I said, the planet's a little bit hostile. Do you have breathing apparatuses or things that cover your face while you're on other worlds?
Hostile, like what? Hostile means monsters are going to try to kill us, right? Not poison. Do you mean
a little bit of both.
Yeah, we still have things, and yeah, bought some stuff a while back.
More not poison per se. Well, I guess it could be poison. I don't know the difference between poison and venom. It's very strange.
I guess Z pulls out her breathe thing that she whatever she bought.
Rebreather,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you bought a gas mask.
Let's see. Drugs.
The difference is one's DC's, the other's Marvel.
Oh, anti-toxin mask. I just put a question mark next to it because I didn't know what the hell to even call it.
Yeah, it's got to be a rebreather.
Is it a rebreather?
Could've sworn.
I thought a rebreather wouldn't work versus the poison, so we had to buy something special.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I made up
guess that
the
makes sense.
I made up the antitoxin mask. It's
Okay.
pretty much just a rebreather, but it works against toxin.
Okay, so is it a better? It's a better rebreather, or can I use that, or do I have to get a rebreather?
You would have to get a rebreather to breathe underwater. Yeah, this is essentially just like you breathe
We have to
through
go
and you don't
underwater?
die. What?
Well, based
I
off
mean,
what
we don't-
she's saying.
Oh no, a rebreather. That's what that's for breathing in an area with no air.
Can I use the mask on like what she's asking, or do I need to get something else?
Yeah, you could use this to filter out toxins in the air.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
That's what it's for.
Yeah, so Z puts on her actually very stylish gas mask. I remember she customized it.
Yes, that should be sufficient. There's, I believe, it's of a fungal nature, spores that are quite deadly. The victims don't look very good afterwards. I would highly advise staying, inside or, not inhaling those. That would be very compromisable to your health.
Do you have a plan for neutralizing the toxin to make it a vacation resort, or is this always going to be a refinery world, or rather, just for the Boda?
I mean, I don't care for the Boda. I need to see if that is an option, but that requires samples and things like that of that nature. Get sent off and more paperwork. So I'm looking forward to it.
Fair enough. Okay, so if we can figure out a way of neutralizing that, it would be better for everyone, because then we have one less thing that definitely works, or rather, one less hazard, and then we know more about it.
I mean, I guess
You're kind of muffled.
she has a mask on.
Oh.
Z takes the mask off.
No, that's going to be annoying to talk like that, but it makes sense still. It's better than suffocating, yeah.
He's like, well, I mean, I guess we can get you a room. Think we have rooms? Let's see, that's mine and Ray's room. I guess this side has no one in it. So we go down here. I think this is a room.
Do you mind carbonization on the walls? Because I think we have one perfect for you if you don't.
Can't remember. Okay, so I guess the Ova's room, like, I guess this was Ivar's old room, and that's Ivar's old room, and now Ivar was like living up there somewhere. So like, I guess this is his. I guess this is empty.
Ivar that's stitched into this jetpack thing here.
Sure. What? Oh yeah, I think that was his, right?
I don't know. Merrick put it on the table, said it was very valuable.
Oh. Do you want that? I'll buy it from you.
Oh, you can have it. Here you go. Think of it as a peace offering, as you will.
Hey, Santa! Catch! I just throw the jetpack at him.
It just dinks off his forehead.
That's Ivar's jetpack if you want it. Not, I don't care. Are you okay? You're just in like this room. Do you want to go to Ivar's new room where he has all the stuff at, and you can like, I don't know, hug his stuff and cry or something?
I am okay here.
Okay. Well, hope you feel better. He just like walks away like, okay, yeah, just let him cry it out. He's very emotional. I don't know if you knew this or not, but droids are very emotional.
What? I thought droids were emotionless machines. That's typically what we use them for whenever we were drilling.
I mean, you can go in that room and see for yourself. I'm just saying.
Like slightly peeks in, like just it stands at the door, and just the head tilts, just so like a single eye kind of comes by, just like, interesting.
Santa's a sad boy.
Just kind of walks away. Well, I mean, very well. You can always go get them reprogrammed and flush.
That's weird. Maybe.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe Santa wants to not be sad. I mean, I guess, that's true. I guess if I had a choice to like just stop being sad, I would want that to happen, right?
I mean, I guess like I said, all the droids that we used back home growing up, once they kind of did a little weird stuff, they would just get sent to the thing and they come back all new and get back to drilling, helping us drill the mines. So, I mean...
I'll ask him. Hey Santa, you want us to bring you somewhere to turn the SAT off? I don't know if you want that or not.
I mean, realistically, you might as well be asking someone if you want them to go take you in to get lobotomized.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Not I said when see things. He's like, oh no, my cat died, and it's just like, oh man, it's just like we just make you forget your cat died.
Santa goes, negative.
Okay, well, do you want to go to the Revenant Division thing? Or do you want to wait a little while since you're, not in a good state?
I require time.
Okay, that works. Okay, well, we're gonna go, get some drugs. You wanna come?
I shall remain here for a moment.
Okay.
I will catch up.
Okay, well, we still gotta fly there and everything. It'll be a while.
I mean, if you want, I can hit him with some giggle dust. I don't know if it works on droids, but I mean...
I don't think that works. Drugs?
Giggle dust?
Yeah. Giggle dust.
No. Only that works on droids.
I didn't think so either, but it's always worth an offer.
Oh well. How far away is it? Like far away from here?
I'm pretty good at piloting, but I don't have any idea of distance. I can go give the coordinates to the pilot, and they'll probably know better than I.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, you'd be aware it's in Galactic North.
It's somewhere galactic north, but
no idea what that means. Walks away.
It's that way, and she points north, or galactic north.
Hey, new chick's gonna give you stuff to take us places.
Alright. Yeah, she'd look over. Because if you don't recall, she was at the bar with you guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
I saw you at Merrick's. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Cora Q. And she kind of hands you a business card and a brochure.
Yeah, she would kind of hop off over the couch to be standing straight. And at the end of the brochure and the business card, she just tosses them aside, just meh.
She doesn't like Finland. She just keeps smiling. Anyways, the coordinates should be right here. She kind of, I guess, gives you the binary, whatever it is, coordinates. Yeah. I don't know how that goes, but she doesn't use a paper. She just kind of sits there and recites it word for word.
Yeah, Rhea's just taking them out no. She's pulling out her data pad, just putting that in there.
How long will that take to get there?
Alright.
Day? An hour?
It shouldn't be too long. Maybe 6 hours. Not that long.
Okay. Yeah, we can probably deal with it tomorrow then.
And also, do note, after what am I trying to say? There is a strong possibility if this goes well, I might have business to discuss with you later. If that's okay, Miss. Do you prefer Z, Z, Miss? What are you called? I forget what you're called.
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor, yeah. I don't know what you preferred.
Z's fine. I mean, it could be Inquisitor Z. I guess it's Dark Lord Z. A bunch of titles, I think. I think it'd be Dr. Z too. Psychologists, doctors? Yeah, they're doctors, right?
Yeah, they're doctors.
If you've got a doctorate, then yes.
Have
she,
you
digs in her bag, yeah, this thing, right? And she hands out, she just holds out a doctorate, pretty much. She just made, but I mean, it looks real.
You went to school?
So when you hand her the paper, I'm being that I'm a clerical worker, can I determine if this is a fake or not?
You want me to roll the DC of it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So roll the forgery kit. What would be? What would be determining against it? I think.
Only an 18.
Okay. I guess the opposite would be investigation.
Insight? Oh, investigation.
Or
Okay.
or insight. One of the two.
What is insight? I guess insight works for everything, right? Not just people.
Though I think
So
investigation
investigate?
might make more sense.
Okay.
You find the
Like-
slightest error.
So I'm gonna roll, but I have unreliable. Unreliable. I have reliable talent. So the lowest I can roll is a 21. So I'll go
Okay.
ahead and roll. So there you go, a 21.
Yeah. So you are able to find a
Wait.
What?
I'm gonna waste shit on this because I want my doctor to be cool.
You know that if you use your thingy to make them get a lower number, it's going to make it a higher number regardless, right?
If I roll lucky.
They can't roll below a 10 is the thing. Like, regardless of what you do, if it goes below
well,
10,
they can
it
roll a
goes right
21,
up.
right?
Yeah, they get-
21. Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 9. I got a 27 the other one. I mean, if I get rolled pretty high, I'll roll lucky. Fuck it, I don't care.
Oh, you're trying to roll higher is what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Why
I thought
not?
you were trying to diminish theirs.
We're getting ready to go to sleep probably. I'm gonna roll everything I have.
Okay, well, if she's gonna do that and it does, I'm gonna proc my Fates exploit and use my 19.
You're lucky because I only have a. Can I use the fate exploit on someone else? Can't,
What?
right?
What are you trying to
Yeah, I can use my. Yeah. Okay. No. Your 19 is gonna be a 1.
do? And then it goes
I'm
to a
not
10.
using it. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Oh wait, no. It's gonna be a 6. Then it's gonna be a 1.
Well,
And then it's gonna be 10.
Yeah, there's gonna be 10.
Wait. Does that work like advantage?
No, because I have
It
unreliable talent.
replaces.
Yeah, anything lower than 9 is automatically 10.
It's fine.
I love
Okay
that
with
you
that.
keep saying unreliable talent, just like anything above a 10 becomes a 9 or
Only
lower.
a 16. It's fine. Only a 16. It was fun wasting like everything we had just for funsies.
Yeah, so you're able to find a few little errors here and there.
mainly because it's crumbled up and there's
Either.
peanut butter all over it.
Yeah, that's a good
And the signature is a big Z.
So not to be like, oh, this is fake. She's just like, oh, you do have a doctorate, and just kind of like slowly gives it back to you, and just like you see like the two other pair of hands that kind of rest on the backside of her, kind of pull out a handkerchief, and just she like slowly wipes her hands, just like, yeah, doctorate.
She just like shows you like 7 other random things she made. They're just like marriage counselor, lawyer, a bunch of crap. Crumbled up in a bag.
Well, if it all had peanut butter
hold
on
on.
it, she wouldn't even take it.
they all have some kind of peanut butter on it, and then when she hands it to you and she gets the peanut butter in her hand, she like licks her lip, like she like licks it off her fingers.
You offer it, and she's like, no.
No. She like and then when she puts them away, she has peanut butter in her hand. She licks them. Like if anyone misses the peanut butter, she's like, "What peanut butter?"
Well, if you think about it, according to everybody there, Imperial Wise on Dantooine believes you are a lawyer.
Yeah. Lots of people believe him. A lot of things.
Yeah, Rio would just like go past Cora to go to the cockpit. Just like, yeah, get used to that.
Yeah, but
Does everything that come out of your pocket always so sticky?
what do you know? What? Oh, that was there before I got it.
Oh, you should really clean your documents. It makes it hard to process.
But I want to use the peanut butter for later.
Anyways, yes. Well, it's nice to have someone of such, what's the word? Multiple roles, such as yourself.
Such prominence and potency.
Wide range of skills.
Polytechnic.
Yeah,
Qualified.
Jack of
yeah.
all trades.
All those words are very good words.
Where's Lorraine? He's been talking.
I mean, I didn't know you guys moved. But yeah. I don't know. You guys are hitting it off pretty well. Not really anything I can really say.
I mean, you looked kind of sad when she talked about paperwork. Did you want to do the paperwork or something?
No, I'm kind of confused about what I'm supposed to be doing. Honestly, well, since I got my standby orders, I want to be of help, but I don't think I've ever done something like this, and then yeah.
Do you like the people you work for?
Well, it's my country. Of course I do.
So, just do the stuff you think they would want you to do.
Go. That would involve disobeying orders. Well, maybe not.
I mean, what were your last orders given? Sorry, I don't mean to be intrusive.
It's probably fine if you're with us. Then it's within the scope of my orders. I was ordered to stay on standby with Z and the ship. So that means whatever Z's doing until I get more orders, that's what I'm doing. So the literal translation of that would be just execute this as well as possible, but I'm struggling to find a way that I can help, it seems, besides, of course, on the ground, but...
What was your mission before they told you to stand by?
Are we still worried about that being classified?
I mean, probably not. I'm not gonna tiptoe around it the whole time. We were killing zombies.
Yeah.
What was zombies?
Zombies, like undead things?
There's this alien that infests corpses and then uses them. It's pretty brutal.
Sure, like a parasite. It's not really it may not even think of undead, they just pretty much take over dead bodies and make them come back to life.
And you see her kind of come over to the table and rummage through her backpack, and she pulls out this thick book and slams it on the table and kind of goes through the first few pages. Lorraine, you would probably see on the side it says ETA policies and regulations, and you see her kind of skimming through one of the very first few pages, and you said undead?
Yeah.
Okay. And you kind of see her take out a pen and kind of pencil in something, and goes, "Alrighty," and she takes a picture and then upload. Okay. Fantastic. I don't know what that is, but we're insured now, so it's okay.
Okay.
Wait, it's that easy? Oh, did you just alter a term of agreement or something?
Just add to the policy, whatever.
Yeah. I added something to our policy. Would you like a copy of our rules and regulations? I got two more.
Time.
So she hands you a book. The first policy as you opened it reads, first policy, no refunds. 1A, subsection B, no refunds. C, we're not responsible for damages caused by the following. And then I'll go ahead and message you all the things it says.
Is the first 5 chapters just all the different things they don't claim ownership or liability from?
Yes! And then at the very end, you see penciled marked undead.
Is that the last page of the book that has undead written?
Nope, it's on the first page.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was expecting a lot more things that you've specifically singled out as things that you are not responsible for, but I'm glad that it's not actually everything in the world.
Oh no, I mean the first 5 pages are the exclusions, but I mean, there's things. It's a work in progress. The ETA is still not new, but I mean we're behind our competitors at the moment, to be honest. Star Tours has really got us by the balls, if I can speak frankly.
Okay. Well,
Who are they?
you guys need like a bunch of unpaid manual labor.
That sounds fantastic, honestly. But I mean, coming against that many bodies seems out of the ordinary.
If you can figure out how to do what the undead guy's doing, you can bring all the undead dead people back to life and make them work.
That's a good idea. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. Although, if we lose control, which I mean, it seems like you guys are dealing with this problem, and you seemed pretty decked out, and there's an Inquisitor involved. I might incur more losses than. I mean, free labor sounds wonderful, and it's always a plus to have that free labor. But
But why do you care about the losses? You just said that you weren't liable for undead.
oh no! See, if we get a bad rep that our free labor are eating people, then that's not good for business.
I suppose we should add DIY Necromancer to Z's list of things and abilities.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I am. Nope, I am. I have Revivify now. I can revive people from the dead. By the way.
Yep, DIY Necromancer.
There's also a subsection here that says about no having sex with droids. I don't know why they thought it necessary to include such a policy, but it's there.
They must have ran into Ivar.
Yeah, we require you go on a special list if found that you have had sexual relationships
Fuck
with
you all.
You see how you had to add that special thing specific for Ivar? That's what I don't want to have to do for the rules on the ship. But it seems like every week I have to make a new rule because of Ivar.
Oh, is that why you just had the last rule be "Don't be a dick"?
Yeah, just don't do anything stupid. And don't make me have to make any more rules.
Yeah. Cora, you have no fucking clue who they're talking about because you were not introduced to anyone named Ivar.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. I mean,
the
same guy with the rocket pack.
Yeah. He's dead now. It's fine. He can't break any more rules. He's dead.
I mean, the way the policy made it sound is that there was a lot of people like this Ivar character. So, I mean, maybe there's like, support groups.
That would be weird. There's a movie called Shaun of the Dead. Maybe if we find Ivar, we can give Santa Ivar back as a zombie.
Watch the party's new plan for dealing with the outbreaks is just going to be go down to the bar, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over.
We can get zombie Ivar, and Santa and Ivar can play video games together.
Yeah.
just so you know, Ragnar, that isn't something I like improv off the fly. That is literally something I have written down.
No, you don't understand. That's been an ongoing joke.
Yeah, I know.
When Paige was here,
the joke. Yeah, I know. I game the joke. Yeah, I know. But
no, it all started when Paige and I were like, Paige bought a B2 super battle droid.
No, they found one.
Found one. Had a tuxedo painted on them with a bow tie. So we had Jeff the Pimp, B1 bitches.
B2 Battle Pimp Jeff and the Dazzle Brigade.
Yep. And that's
the Dazzle Brigade were Ivar's pretty pink sparkly V1s.
Yeah, you're trying to get boobs put on them. They told you no.
No. They would have cost extra.
So you were just too poor to put boobs on them?
Oh no, I wasn't. Because that same day, Paige quit. So I was like, okay, I'm not going on with this running joke anymore.
Scrap them on the spider. And then your next thing, you named him Slutty Betty for the next thing. I mean,
yes, I named it Slutty Betty.
And currently, if Santa wants to take its contract, he has to get to the Remnants division within a week.
Yeah, she's in the hangar.
Yep, just sitting there. Because
Okay.
apparently nobody decided to read their terms of service. So yeah.
How long has it been since then? Day?
Yeah, like a day.
Okay, so you got time.
Yeah, you
Where's
got
there
plenty.
water running? Is Ragnar running
water?
But I apologize. You said which room was mine, and then referencing to Carbon?
I don't know. The one one.
There was somebody that used a flamethrower to melt a bunch of ice.
Oh, that was the one that Santa's in now. Don't worry about that one. Go to the one above that one.
Oh, okay. My mistake then.
I think that's why they're in there, because, like, you know, just like reminiscing. I do have another floor full of things, but I'm thinking about, like, renting those out to people or something. I don't know how we rent out places on a ship, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I can help you with the logistics of that, but a house that moves is kind of inconvenient.
Yeah. I don't want people in my hot tub.
Maybe a merchant? If we have a lot of space, we could rent out bedrooms as storage areas, and then they need to be different places to sell their goods anyway.
Oh yeah, you gotta move the hot tub.
That's a great idea. I like that idea.
I guess that makes sense. Aren't you basically a merchant?
I mean, I don't sell wares, but I mean I work for a company that sells things, so I guess I'm an associate of a merchant of sorts.
Just move the hot tub to the hot tub room.
Where's the hot tub room?
37. Under security.
37. Oh. Okay.
Put it in the middle.
Like, fuck, I lost it. Where the fuck did it go? There it is.
The hot.
Little bitch was hiding.
Nah.
Moving the map.
Yeah, I needed to.
Also, as you saw, I do have my own vehicle. I hope that's not an issue.
No, we have a hangar. As long as it can fit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit bigger than typical speeders, but I mean, it's safe.
Sure. Yeah, we've been collecting vehicles.
I mean, to just collect them or to?
We just like, you know, we kill people, we arrest people, their vehicles. We're like, we'll take these.
Oh, that's entrepreneurship at its finest.
You know, now that you mention it, you don't have any relatives that owned a pimp mobile. Is that actually the designation for that speeder? Or is that just what we call it? I'm asking. I don't know.
I think all foreign people are related.
Also, wait, you're the person that asked me if I had a... Okay, if anyone else besides you said this, it would probably land. But no, you've done way too much stuff. Just calling me blue, saying if I'm related to, like, literally
you're blue!
every
you have blue
chiss.
skin! You're blue.
At least I'm asking. But,
and
like...
and you're sad.
I'm not always sad. I just don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't get the correlation of being blue and sadness. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't really add up to me either. Yeah, what is that about?
Oh, it was a phrase. Isn't it like someone's sad they're blue? I don't know. Whatever.
Why would... Okay, that's definitely a cultural thing. There's no way that... Yeah, that's gotta be a cultural thing.
I mean, none of my species turns blue when they are sad, so I...
Oh, what? No. Either way, he's blue. He's big, so he's big blue. And he was new, so he's... Whatever. But yeah, I gave up on the nicknames because you guys just stopped. You guys never used them, and I did it for your safety, but I mean, you know, whatever.
For their safety? Were their names in jeopardy?
Well, no, we deal with a lot of people, right? Like when I was calling like blue, and then they're like the droid came in like we're looking for Rel, whatever the fuck her name was, and then like we're like, oh, no Rel here, that's blue, right? And then but they knew who she was to begin with. But I mean, if we don't use our names and then we piss people off, they don't know our names. Do you think my name is Z?
I mean, you told me your name was Z, so yes.
Yeah. And you decided to start like if we do something weird and you'd want to kill me, you're gonna be after someone named Z.
Yeah, but like, doesn't everyone know your name as Z though? Like, you just need a little bit of connection with the Empire, and as long as you don't change literally everything about your life, you'd still be able to find someone named Z.
Yeah, but that's like recent times, right? I became a lot popular recently, but I mean, you guys aren't that popular.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Alright, can't speak for
I'm not
Corey.
popular. No, I'm unfortunately the safety coordinator is bottom of the totem pole. I'm trying to work my way up, but I just got this job, so I really need it.
Oh. Well, let me know if you need any pointers, I guess.
You a safety person too?
I don't know, I deal with paperwork sometimes, but...
Too. Just show all the papers in her bag.
Hmm. Are you sure you're gonna be okay on planet? I mean, if you just got this job, are you qualified to be in a dangerous area?
Oh, absolutely. I had to take rigorous training courses and things to keep myself safe and others safe. That's what I do. I mean, like I said, I told you before, I don't need your help. It's just sometimes in an area where not only do I have to be concerned that, I have a face mask and stuff like that, that limits vision, and things tend to, ambush predators are, notorious for using big numbers. So one number versus a bunch of small ones, not very good. So that's why I needed a little more help. I mean, like I said, I'm much more of a what's the word? Behind the lines kind of person. I can get things in and out, like and
You're
she
a
kind of
support.
no, not really a support. She kind of puts her hand like to shake her hand, like to shake your hand. Do you extend your arm?
I don't think he knows that that's what you're trying to do.
Leave her hanging.
Oh, then he shakes your hand, yeah.
So as you go for the hand and you grasp the hand, you feel a knife in her hand, but the knife is not pointed at your hand. It's like just you can feel something metal there. And it's like, see, and then kind of pulls it away, and you don't see anything. You didn't see her palm anything or anything like that. It's like I also have armaments, and she kind of pulls out a gun, but the gun is like 6 feet long, and you're just like, wait, you didn't have that a second ago.
Are you a cyborg or something? Wait, is this
No.
is this what Baldy meant when he said that Grievous was coming back? Are you Grievous?
Who?
Grievous hide stuff inside of him like that?
Famous military general from the Clone
Grievous
Wars.
hides 6-foot long sniper rifles in his butt?
I have no idea. I never met the guy.
Why do you think this is Grievous?
A cyborg! It looks like a cyborg! I mean, how else can a sniper rifle fit? Wait, did you actually shove 6 feet of gun up your ass? That's impossible.
Maybe.
No. He's like, you kind of see her other arms kind of extend. It's like, no, see, 3 feet in that arm, 3 feet in that arm.
Sorry, did you say you just saw your arms extend?
Yeah, so whenever
Yeah, so
she's
that's
talking,
why.
yeah, so she's talking with you at the moment. You only see 2 arms, everything, and then but her other 2 arms kind of fold out, and you can see that they're holding 3 foot of like metal that kind of connect to each other and make the sniper rifle.
Okay, so out of character, do you guys see why I would say that Lorray would think this is a cyborg?
Cyborg.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it makes sense.
cyborg. This looks like a cyborg.
If she can't do a spinny saber move, she's not Grievous, just so you know.
Wait, that's the only thing it takes to be a cyborg? Or the only thing it takes to be Grievous?
She just hides it behind her back. It's fine.
It's just one of the necessities.
Maybe you should learn how to hide your gun behind your back. I don't know.
That sounds painful.
Yeah. And you need to get 2 more arms.
Maybe.
It's a little heavy, but you get used to it after a while.
So it felt like your hand had some metal. Do you have like very thin artificial skin or something?
No, it's a knife. And she pulls out a knife. It's a
Oh.
hidden blade.
Oh.
All of their weapons are basically concealed weapons.
Yeah, Luna duels them.
Huh. That's yeah, okay.
I take the sneaky approach most of the time. If I see a problem, I kind of first learn if it's an actual problem, and if I deem it to be, so I have to submit the correct paperwork before I can do anything. But if I have an inquisitor, then I can just, attach a name on there, and they can just like forward that, and it would make my life a little bit easier to take care of those problems.
Oh yeah, the same way Bali wanted to do. He wanted me to make him an inquisitor so he can get stuff.
Oh, I don't care about either, the Empire or the whoever's in power. As long as they let me make money, then we're okay.
Sure.
But your Inquisitor Dane does make paperwork, expediting processes much easier. So I will say that at least.
Gotcha. Okay, well, as long as you give me what I want, I'm okay helping you.
Oh, well, let's work together to achieve what you want then.
Cool.
And whenever the time comes, Mr. Luray, I hope that you will see me as an ally, and I can assist you in those whatever orders you have.
Oh, I'll let you know when I get orders, yeah, but until then, I think the shoe's on the other foot, like in its entirety. If this is what we're doing, I just need to be useful. So, how about we talk about what you know about the planet? Do you know where we would start looking? Do you have a landing site scouted?
No, it's been several years since I've been there.
So you've been on site.
Yes and no. I attempted to get. This was the first place they sent me, and it didn't go well. The team I had was vastly unprepared, and a lot of them died. It was very horrific. But it just whenever you inhale the spores, you get yellow pustules, and they just kind of. It's not good. Anyways, I managed to get off site before turning out like the others, and I did more research and didn't rush into things as often. So I've got one or two other planets under my belt, but this one has been kind of like a stepping stone for me to really prove myself. So I've kind of held this one a little close to the chest.
You're not too close to this to make a mistake, are you? It seems like this mission means a lot to you. Pride and all.
Oh, no. See, it's not necessarily a mission per se. If the planet is not, what's the word, a viable resort location, then it's irrelevant whether we succeed or not. I mean, if I can't make a profit on the planet, then there's no point anyways. But it's my job to go and assess that. It's just I was bitten. I had my head a lot higher than I thought I could, achieve, and I failed. So I'm just looking to reclaim that little bit of honor, I guess you could say. But if it turns out that this planet is completely useless other than the boat that's there, and I can't turn it into Thoracic Park, then I mean, that's it for the planet. You guys have your Boda farm, and I move on to the next planet.
You mentioned earlier that depending on how this turns out, you might want to talk to Z. Is this like future cooperation? What did you mean by that?
Yeah.
So
I have
work together more. I don't. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's exactly
okay.
it. Yeah. Just essentially, I imagine the Inquisitor is capable, but I mean, if it's a mutual beneficial partnership that I can scout other remote planets and new and exciting adventures to sell to our guests, then absolutely. I feel like if my assistance and monetary gain from such things could be of assistance to you, then it allows me to keep doing my job, and eventually I may raise rank to supervisor.
That sounds so exciting.
I feel like the Ray doesn't know what to do with Cora.
Okay, yeah. How much longer is the trip? Oh, 5.5 hours. Okay.
I mean, this is what I know about the planet. Its terrain is mostly jungle with some swamps, and the Boda fields are located throughout the planet. Just the new strains that are more potent may have shifted. Like I said, I haven't been on planet in a couple years, and it's like I said, it's a little hostile. So I wouldn't know where to start landing. Your pilot would probably know best where to land, and from there, I mean, we could just kind of search, and we'll complete my objective and your objective at the same time. So, but that's all I know about the planet, unfortunately. Oh, the planet's name is hold on, I need to pull it up because I don't have Discord up like an idiot. It is called Drongar. Yeah, that's the name of it, Drongar.
Okay.
But, I mean, I have 5 hours and I feel pretty well rested for the most part. So, if you don't mind, I'll actually take a safety survey of your ship.
Okay.
Make sure there's.
I mean, so Z's eating like just giant thing of food. He eats like Goku. So yeah, because she uses a lot of energy, I guess, using force powers, I guess. So she just eats a whole lot. He's like, yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna eat and then go hang out in the hot tub. If you want a hot tub later, I'll be there.
Thank you. I might take you up on that offer. Might.
Okay.
Around what time is it, Murders?
Time what?
It was later in the evening when you guys first met up.
Probably
The ship would have already taken off at this point. Like, you guys are probably just about to enter hyperspace.
He's asking what time so he knows if he's off work or not.
Yes. At this point, you're still off work.
Okay.
When you arrive, you'll probably be at work.
Yeah. So I don't have to take a full rest. I can take 3 or 4 hours. So I'll inspect the ship for 2 hours, and then I'll enter my trance-like state to get my long rest in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it nighttime?
Well, you're in space, so there's no such thing.
Yeah.
I mean, is it time for us to go to sleep?
You could.
I'm saying, have we? I don't know when the last time we had a long rest was.
Well,
Time isn't.
I don't remember.
So we got
time
up.
pollution.
We got to the planet. We blew up a mountain. Have we slept since we blew up a mountain?
You guys took a long rest before you left, Barros. Yeah.
Okay. Did we?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
We
You
also
guys
leveled up too, so.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. Oh yeah, I guess. Guess we don't need to sleep if we just slept.
Yeah. My race also doesn't need to sleep. It's like the elves. So.
Well, elves still need to take 8 hours rest.
Yeah. They enter the trance. Yeah.
Well,
it's the same thing.
sleeping and long rest are different.
Elves take 4 hours of rest.
Yeah. But sleeping and long rest are different.
Elves don't need to sleep though. So.
Yeah.
I think it's trance. Let me double check.
Either way, like in order to get, like, if you had spell slots like a wizard, you still need to spend 8 hours if you're an elf or not resting. You just don't, like, as a human.
No, you
need to-
don't.
yeah, humans
You
need.
don't have to take 8. Well, yeah, as a human you do, but not as an elf. You don't have to take 8 hours.
no,
You take
resting-
4 hours because you rest.
No, a long rest is 8 hours. You don't have to sleep to take a long rest.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, elves can get a long rest off of 4 hours of trancing.
Does it say that? I think it says you count
Yes.
as sleeping.
No, it counts as a long rest, is what it says. Like, if it was just it counts as sleeping, that'd be like dumb as hell.
No,
It
works-
would mean that you're good for.
yeah, watching and yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, it very much says it right there for elves, but we're not talking elves because
Yeah, so I need 3 hours of sleep, but in which case time, instead of 6 additionally, if you would be interrupted, I just need to finish sleeping, and then I gain the benefits of that long rest. So I can sleep for 3 hours, wake up, and then finish sleeping, and then still gain my long
Same
rest.
thing for
So-
Santa.
After resting, you gain the same benefits a
8 hours
human
sleep.
would
Yeah,
from
yeah,
8
you
hours
don't-
of
no,
sleep.
You need 8 hours
Yeah.
still. No, that's not what humans get for sleeping.
They don't get a long rest from sleeping.
Yeah, you don't.
They-
You get sleep after that. So it means you don't have to make exhaustion checks, and you can get rid of exhaustion after sleeping. Sleeping has nothing.
Yeah,
to do with
well, I'm gonna run it as a long rest in any game I run, and
it's
we're not
fine.
running a game with elves,
yeah,
so
yeah,
whatever.
it's fine. I'm just saying.
It's semantics, the thing that matters the most.
Yeah, and the one he's using specifically says long rest.
Yeah, they probably changed it for that. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours. That's just a random.
Yeah, pretty random.
Straight from the
Oh,
source.
because 6. Yeah, yeah. Technically, you don't need 8 hours of sleep. You only need 6 in D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if people are taking watches. Yeah, they need 8 because that's
You need
So
8
you
hours
guys
of
got-
rest, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so you guys got another 5.5 hours of the hyperspace travel. What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. I mean, might as well sleep.
Alright.
Santa is-
hot tub. Fuck it. Fuck sleep. Sleep is really
Santa is going
Sleep.
to. Santa is going to be just wandering around the ship, looking at all the places that he and Ivor used to hang out at.
Is there any place you used to hang out at?
In the pilot seat, most of, sometimes when we were doing our thing.
Bothering Rhea.
Yeah, what?
Octane, conference room.
Yeah, that was kind of.
That's
That's like
Yeah.
everyone's like everyone like when we had that team meeting that one time, we were all in that one room.
Santa thinks about you.
Original cargo bay with our firing range shit. Medical bay.
Time you almost had to beat him up for almost killing Cole.
Cold. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I would just inspect the ship to see if there was like any like damaged areas, and then she would like take her time to like repair if there was anything. Yeah.
So did
Yeah.
you yeah, I was like Santa's like start fighting you. You're on my team.
Yeah, because Santa like carved certain images of
So-
every.
Yeah, as you go around, the ship seems to be in working order, though. Like, there's these weird parts of the walls where it looks like it's been ripped open and then like welded back together. Doesn't look like it's a problem, just like kind of weird.
I think they have like ZT. What is it?
Yeah. It
That
looks
got
like
ripped
they were,
off.
they were all drawn over, but then ripped off.
So didn't we just like upgrade the ship and have it all fixed up? So, like, shouldn't it be mostly done except for those holes?
That was done. The thing that Santa did happened after you guys
Yeah, that's what I'm
upgraded.
saying. That's the only thing we should have. Very awkward.
Yeah.
parts is-
Yeah, it's really the only damage that's there. It's kind of weird damage, but yeah.
It's out of place.
Interesting. Well, a breach
Sus.
is a breach, so I guess she would like, if there's time to allow, she would like start to like blend it in so that like make it look like it didn't happen.
The Santa's like fixing senses tingle or something, and they're going to start slapping people.
While they're doing that, Santa, when he's doing his, like wandering around, he does witness this, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, it looks like there might be a breach imperfection here. I'm just patching it up so that the ship doesn't blow a hole and we get sucked out into space and freeze and die, and the vacuum of space.
The ship is fine.
But
Everything is fine.
is it though?
War in passing say.
I mean, don't you want it to look nice too? I mean, if it functions, it functions. But it almost looks like there's two different types of metal here conjoined by some kind of plasma welder, I think.
It is fine.
Are you okay there, little droid?
She says as Santa's towering over him.
How tall is Santa?
Standard B2 battle droid height is. Let me pull it up. 6'7".
Yeah, you're only 7 inches taller than Cora. She would still call you little droid because she's used to like big driller bots.
Fine. Is there meaning to that word?
I mean,
Is anyone really fine?
I don't do philosophy, but I mean, if you're talking about like a definition, yeah, I could get that for you if you like. Never met a droid who wants to speak philosophy. It's quite strange. Normally, it's the organics that seem to cling on to the whole mortality of life thing. But
Recently, that was not the case.
I'm sorry. Oh, I am sorry. I feel you. Well, I don't know how to comfort a robot, but you'll meet other organics in your lifetime who may or may not be as special as the one you lost. And I hope you can. Is that the Ivar guy that they keep talking about?
Roger.
Oh. Yeah, I heard he was quite the individual. Well, who knows? You might meet someone as spectacular or maybe not as spectacular, or, I can't speak for your story. We just met, but if you don't want me to fix this because this has got some kind of sentimental value, you should have led with that because I would have just stopped then.
It is sentimental value.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't undo the things I've done, so I'll just stop here and leave it alone. How about that?
I would appreciate it.
Like, starts putting her tools away. Well, I'm Core Q. I'm probably going to spend some time here on the ship. I hope I don't mess up other things that are sentimental to you.
My designation is Santa.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Santa Bot. Okay, well, I'll go look. Is there any other sentimental spots so that if I see them, I don't just start fixing them?
I have drawings.
Oh, well, those would be helpful.
I mean, I have drawings that might be considered as sentimental spots.
Oh no, I just meant like a patch of different two types of metal clashing that just doesn't like it looks like something. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like something that like this.
I can do the necessary repairs.
Oh well, if they're sentimental, I don't care. I mean, this is y'all's ship. I'm just. She catches herself when she says y'all's like. This is your ship.
Where is this at, Santa? Where's one of the holes at? Where are y'all seeing this at?
Is it that one or is it a different one?
I will say that the one that you've been working on would have been this one in section 13.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
The first hole.
Gross.
There's nothing gross about holes. Get mature.
All right. Well, Santa, I'll just defer to you before I start touching things up.
I would appreciate it. And then he takes a moment looking at it and then just continues to wander around the ship.
I mean, Cora's got some thoughts, but no one's there to interact with us. I'll just keep it to myself.
Yeah, okay, if nobody has anything else to do over the time. Good few hours later, you pop out of hyperspace. Something visible from any viewing port around the ship. And from the little boo noise.
Z probably only just hangs out in the hot tub for a few hours and comes back and maybe sleeps, I guess. I don't know. Tries to get to sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, when this happens, Rio would be on the intercom. Hey, new girl, and Z or whoever else wants to come up here. You guys taking the shuttle down, or am I landing?
That's a good question. I mean, the spores. Are you able to? Does this ship have its own oxygen system? I imagine so. If it's,
Yeah, we have an airlock.
Okay. Then it should be safe. I don't know, unless there was some kind of mutation with the animals. They're relatively. How big would Cord know the animals are? Or were they like?
It's not like anything you'd find on, say, Kashyyyk, but they're not super aggressive animals. The real problem here is the toxic spores in the air and some of the murderous plants.
So, Cora goes, the life shouldn't be too like ship damaging. So it might be possible. It's your ship. I don't want to incur any cost on repairs and maintenances, which, I mean, I could help with, but, if we can save a buck, then that's always good too. At this point, you would see Cora in more of a, business attire, and she seems to have, a cup of hot liquid. I imagine there's a kitchen on the ship?
Yeah, there's.
Okay.
22. Bottom right.
Cool. Yeah. Where, Maxwell spent a lot of time.
That was actually a joke that Spike made in our early sessions when they first got the ship. Just like in one of the closets, just like a XR was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put my droids in the closet too.
So it's really up to you, you all.
Well, it's easier to put a ship down, so.
Yeah, maybe just a clearing. Z seems to have masks for us all, so. Actually, you'll need one of those too. I'll make sure Z has one for you too.
Z only has one mask.
If you guys wish, you can retroactively expend credits to get you guys masks.
So I need to get one for Liliana, technically.
Yeah, and I think
smart enough to have one.
How much does it cost?
100, as much as a rebreather.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I think after Lorraine's bad experience with the neurotoxins, that would have been a very big priority.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm deducting 100 now.
I don't think I'm gonna need that.
And then Santa dies of spore sickness.
The first case of a robot dying from spore sickness. Medical news.
Droid gets sick.
The best part is no one.
Droid comes down with virus. Actual virus.
The worst part is no one gives a shit because it's a droid.
That's about right,
A
yeah.
lot of people would give a shit because they know their droids are vulnerable to get sick, and then like, oh man, we're gonna lose money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They don't care about you, they care about what happened to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rio would get up from her little pilot's chair. All right, found us a spot. Once I put us, yeah, actually, well, she'd just spin around. Yeah. Once I put us down, make sure you only leave through the airlock. Anywhere else, don't want to let the air in.
Roger, Roger.
Airlock is 12, right?
It's on the left side of the main floor, yeah.
Yeah, it's 12. Yeah, and about 10, 15 minutes later, as you guys are getting ready, yeah, you guys land in a clearing.
Lorray, you would see Cora have like a ginormous like cup of some hot liquid.
Piss.
Piss. Piss.
The airlock is 12. But you sure you can bring that outside?
Oh, I don't plan to bring it outside. I'm just gonna finish. It's like it's a good like 2 feet big, like just the biggest container you've ever seen, like a thermal. And she's just like chugging it. No, I'm just gonna get my buzz in real quick and
She just has a big gulp.
basically.
Wait, so you said that your character has like toxin or poison or
Yeah, well,
drug immunity, right? So
not
like, I'm
immunity.
imagining
No.
you've actually just become so perpetually exhausted. Caffeine itself just stopped working. You just do it because you feel like you need to.
No, so I don't get like addicted to the drugs, but the only drug I'm actually addicted to is caffeine.
Oh.
So it's just a giant thing of coffee.
No, that's fair, yeah, okay, yeah.
That's the good stuff.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. Okay.
Yeah, are they normally this late for departure?
Well, Santa usually follows around Ivar, so pretty sure he doesn't know what he's doing.
He's
Probably
dead.
should get Santa. Yeah, exactly. So Santa doesn't know what they're doing, so I should probably go get Santa, but I mean, Z will be ready when Z's ready. We need to. Do you have everybody's number yet?
Is Inquisitor 1? Are you like 2? I'm
No,
guessing
I'm-
Santa Bot's like 4.
I'm talking about with our head comms.
Oh, no
Yeah.
one gave me that.
Okay, here's mine. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you everybody's. Z doesn't carry one. If something's wrong and Z's not there, it's weird.
What?
I'm pretty sure. I could have sworn Z doesn't carry a headcom.
Was he like the only one that had a phone for a while?
Yeah,
I keep
but
calling Z.
oh really?
Yeah, she has like a hollow phone and stuff like that. She has like a really expensive phone. Or something.
No, it wasn't just you. I had one too. Just nobody wanted to call me.
Oh, okay.
No.
Fair.
The saddest
Actually-
thing ever said.
I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, okay. Well, Lorray would know if Z. I could have sworn that Sayla was the one that we always had to
No,
call.
Sayla
So that's why I'm saying
Sayla
it?
never had a phone. Sayla never had a phone.
Oh, I was okay. That's the
She
direction.
was
I was
from like a she was
misremembering
a slave. She didn't have a phone. And she was just they called me to talk to her. Yeah.
then. Okay, yeah. Well then, yeah. So you get Santa's and Z's comm number, as well as Lorraine's and the ship's. I don't think he has Ria's, but if Ria has a personal one, then you have Ria's too.
She does have
And
one.
yeah. Well, does Lorraine have Ria's personal?
I would assume so. You guys been
Then
traveling
you
together for a
get
while.
all of them. Yeah, then you have all of them.
So yeah, you see them not like inputting anything; they're just like looking at you as you're saying it and just kind of nodding their head. Got it.
Yeah, Lorraine like says, well, okay, just to make sure, and like says most of them exactly the same, except one number is different, and you're noticing they're also not looking at the sheet anymore.
You said that one wrong.
Oh, my mistake. Yeah. Well, you seem to have everything good then. It still might be better to save that into a contacts folder just to, have speed dial. But
It's okay. I'm really good at memorizing things.
yeah, it's just a matter of calling faster, because if you have to put an entire code in, it's a lot slower than just having the number.
Yeah, but see, if someone took my phone, then they could get your stuff.
Well, I mean, Z goes by a fake name apparently, so it's not like any of us are going to get hunted down.
Safe than sorry.
Yeah, fair enough.
Some people in my line of work, privacy is the most valuable commodity. So
Okay, then how about this? I can figure out a data pad or something, and then you can keep it in your quarters, just so that you can brush up from time to time if you insist on not saving it on your headcom.
fair enough.
Okay. Actually, do you want to help me find where Santa is? I haven't really seen him around. Usually he's walking around.
Yeah. The last time I saw them, they were yelling at me, or not yelling. I guess that they don't have yelling emotions, or maybe they do. But yeah, I was trying to fix something. He said not to, so I left it alone. But I mean, where did they normally hang out? He said with Ivar, so should we check that?
How long does it take Santa to find Ivar's Z-Team t-shirt that says Baldy on the back of it? It's a jersey.
Not sure. We'll find out.
Originally, when like our first session, Z made a bunch of jerseys that are say Z-Team. Everyone's name on the back of it.
Well, Santa, you wouldn't know about it, so passive investigation. What's your investigation bonus?
But unless he's actively looking for Ivar's stuff.
Passive investigation bonus is +7.
Okay, yeah, with the 17. As you're just like meandering around, you're sad, your buddy's dead. Yeah, you find this jersey, it says Baldy on it. Z Team.
I am depressed.
Hi, depressed. I'm dead.
Oh, I thought you were about to have Santa be. I thought Santa was looking for all of Ivar's hidden weapons, data pads, and shit like that.
Rancor porn or what the fuck it was? Or...
Yeah, he already found his porn stash.
No, there was no Rancor porn.
Yeah, it was Tuscan porn.
Tuscan porn, okay, whatever.
That was the fucking line.
Some Star Wars game. Rancor. It sounds like something.
It's giant monsters.
It's a big giant monster.
Hey,
Do you remember that eyeball inside the well that we stepped on that one time?
Okay.
That's a Rancor.
Yeah. Well, that one was much larger than normal, but yeah.
Okay. Godzilla porn.
Yeah, Santa is basically just going through all of his stuff in his room as he's just, still sad. Santa, you said.
We can always just try paging them. Paging Z, Santa. I forgot what your assistant's name is.
Liana. Yeah.
Liana?
So, yeah.
The airlock?
So Z has her. If there's an intercom thing, she has it turned off in her room. But if you call Z, I guess Liliana will pick up. And right now, like Liliana's being like death gripped by Z because she's using her as like a stuffed animal because she's like crushing her right now because of And
she's like struggling to breathe in there, but she wouldn't dare say help or try to resist.
It's probably just a. I mean, she probably likes it, but I mean, yeah. If anything, she's probably like, oh yeah, Z's sleeping, right? Like, all right, just not gonna wake her up, probably.
Your lover is cuddling you. What do? Whatever you do, don't move.
If you move, you might die.
I mean,
you can't move baby while it is sleeping. That's illegal.
I don't know how long I got to sleep. I think it was only like 4 hours, right?
Believe so.
Yeah, so she's gonna be sleeping another 2 hours.
So, is anybody gonna dare wake Z up? Or are you just gonna wait around for 2 hours?
Because Ivar's dumbass isn't there to wake her up, so who's doing it this time?
There's a reason why Invisibot guards the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so it doesn't seem like there was an explicitly outlined thing in character about this. So, misunderstanding-wise, what happens when Liliana picks up the phone?
I don't think she could reach it.
I assume she can get it somewhere. Like it's probably like on the desk or something. She's like right next to the desk.
Yeah. So when Liliana grabs it, you hear her speaking in a really hushed tone and like choking her voice. Hello. Hello.
Wait, who called?
I don't know. Was it you?
Mm-hmm. Somebody called, didn't they?
Yeah, somebody called. I thought that was.
I mean, if it was me, then I was like, "Hi, paging." I still fucking can't remember this one's name. Liliana, and Z to the airlock.
No, that can't be done right now. Don't try to come to her room, please.
I just kind of hang up. It's like, I guess Liliana is said not to come to their room. They're not going to be here. Is this normal for
I don't want to know what's going on in there. She has a fiance. But yeah. Huh. Well,
Well, if we're waiting, I'm gonna go do some target practice, being that we're on a hostile planet. Might as well get some done. And Rio would head around here into this ladder dead down there.
actually, yeah. Newbie, how about you show me what you got?
Okay, I guess training is still within operating guidelines on work time.
Yeah, so we're on the. There was a ladder you saw.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just put myself on the bottom because that was the closest thing to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I don't know why they have the shooting range set up like this, where you can go down the ladder right where people are shooting, but it's how it works.
Yeah, that's I mean, if anything, they should be on this wall so that straight bullets are not coming straight for the people coming down. That seems like a very classical.
Yeah, Corey, you can see that's one of the side exit doors.
Not
Okay.
just that, these are the main stairs to get down there.
This is
Yeah.
another exit too, huh?
Yeah, these two things are side doors. Yeah.
Oh, that's how the speeders get in and out. Okay.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Come on, Cora, line up. Let's see what you got.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Just the clear safety protocols violation. That is it. Just very glaring. I'll have to come down here and try and sort this out.
Yeah. Rhea
Yeah.
will
So
IWS to sniper mode and begin taking her shots, which she succeeds at. Yeah, Nick, if you want to pull out one of the handouts, the Davro class light freighter, and look at the shooting range option.
I'm sorry. What?
Here, I'll pop it up for you. Doot. In this is the party ship, a Davro class light freighter. It's one of the handouts in the thing. If you scroll
Okay.
down,
Yes. Shooting range.
yeah, shooting range option. That's what you're doing right now.
Oh, if the attack rolls is 15 or above, the creature gains a D8. They can add to a single ranged attack. Oh, okay. Interesting. So you see her kind of the two hands underneath her cloak kind of pull out and kind of attach to the weapon, and she kind of like leans down the sight. She gets prone and takes an aim shot and fires.
Yep.
So
you succeed.
Yeah, you just see this. You hear like a compressed gas come out, and then just something over on the other side just kind of. But you didn't see anything leave the chamber.
Dang, nice rifle you got there.
Can I see if Lorray would know about this type of weapon? Or is it like proprietary information that's like literally nobody should know about this?
No, this is a type of weapon, Night Stinger rifles. If you want more in-depth information, roll lore.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you'd know this is a weapon favored by, assassins, military snipers, spec ops, various kinds of people who prefer to take a shot and not be seen.
Oh, so there wasn't a muzzle flash, there wasn't any... You couldn't see the bolt?
There wasn't a muzzle flash, it was, there wasn't a bang from the shot.
Huh.
Nice and quiet.
Night Stinger rifle. Never actually seen one in person.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more modified. I changed the chassis outside of it a little bit to make it more hidden whenever I'm not using it. But otherwise, the same kind of zero technology. It kind of uses a highly compressed air that travels really far away. Sometimes the fuel cells needed to charge them are a little bit pricey, but if they don't see it coming, it's harder to dodge. So,
I mean, if you want to talk about pricey fuel and being hard to dodge, Lorray pulls out the what kind of gun is Eugene?
I'll show you yours. I'll show you mine.
Rotary cannon.
Eugene is a rotary cannon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not exactly that you pull it out. It's kind of hard to hide a rotary cannon.
No,
yeah,
so
you get it out.
It's on a holster on his back, so he reaches around, and you've been able to see the cannon the entire time, but like, this baby takes power generators.
Yeah, Rhea just like steps back out of the way knowing you're about to open up.
And Lorray fires what's likely going to be a much less impressive burst. In the targeting every target.
Yeah, you just see as he opens up left to right, blasting through each of the targets. Good thing they're holograms. And then
it was always hitting the back?
Yeah, I would assume there's like a little blast shield behind them.
Oh.
And then they disappear, and then they pop back up.
Slowly popping holes in the ship, it's fine.
Fucking.
You know, if we just slowly vent atmosphere, we'll become accustomed to the lack of oxygen, and we'll be immune to asphyxiation.
Just like snake bites.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
That's like
that's not
shooting
how that
yourself
works.
with smaller caliber. That's like shooting yourself with smaller caliber burst bullets to get immunity to higher calibers.
It is, yeah.
Fucking 20 feet of fucking Dur steel being shot by a rotary cannon.
Snake thing's actually true. Yours is just
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mithridates, a king
King.
in ancient history. Yeah, he literally dosed himself with poisons, like microdosed him. He became immune to poison, and then made an antidote to all poisons, though that recipe got lost to history. And then, later in his life, he tried to kill himself with poison and failed.
There's the guy like nowadays that's the one with the snakes. That's like he's
and he's-
every snake, like every type of snake. 'Cause he wants to make his blood to be like so pure that he can like use his blood to like cure any snake bite. He's like he has all these snakes. He's all swollen up all the time, but his wife left him. It's like a whole like documentary or some bullshit.
This motherfucker is going to cure all poison.
Yeah.
He will be Mithridates number 2.
The
And
revenge.
instead of poisoning himself, he's just gonna put a bullet in himself.
The revenge was Jaws 4, B, not Jaws 2.
Shut up.
Well, at least you can see what I can do. Like I said, I'm much more of a behind the lines kind of person. I can get a little closer, but my other close combat weapons aren't as impressive.
I wouldn't sell yourself short just yet, but still, it's an impressive kit you got there. Honestly, I was just wanting to see your weapon in action. I'm kind of interested in that sort of stuff. So thanks for humoring me.
Oh, of course, not to worry.
I knew it was a you show me yours, I'll show you mine scenario.
Shh.
Yeah. So as they like kind of disassemble the gun and put their arms kind of like to hold it, you no longer can see the arms or the guns as they put it away. If you like stare hard enough at the cape, you can't see anything underneath her cape. It's just like everything seems to be very obscure.
Mass Effect.
You mean Mass Effect? That was way too sensible of a chuckle for what I just said. What's going on? But okay. So what? Do you have any mods on your gun? You said that you modified it slightly. Do you want
I mean,
to compare or anything, or?
compare. I mean,
I've done
leaves
quite a
it-
bit of work on mine too.
I can't do a lot of modifications to mine. If you start messing with the internal chambers, it starts losing those abilities to keep everything more discreet. The things I've added to it are just the ability to break it down the middle. Basically, the chamber that leaks it from the chamber in the barrel, it's unattachable, so I can hide it a little. It makes it easier to hold, basically. It makes it easier for me to sneak it into places that it shouldn't be. But as far as what is the word? Devastation wine?
Porno.
It doesn't make it any more or less devastating. It's about the same as a normal Night Stinger rifle.
Okay.
As you see, I'm much more suited into getting into places not seen or, just being quiet.
No, that's fair. Yeah. Well, I guess the only thing to do is just get an idea of what's going on outside, I guess.
Yeah. Does Z normally sleep in? I mean, it's already past work time. I mean, or do they not have a set schedule as an Inquisitor?
Well, they definitely don't have a set schedule, but I don't know. I guess people are supposed to be asleep right now.
What do you mean? It's clearly 7 o'clock. in the morning, a.m.
On which planet?
On this planet.
Do you adjust your sleep schedule for the planet you're on?
You don't?
I mean, we just sort of have ship time.
Well, I get paid from 5 to 7, or sorry, from 7 to 6. It's a pretty long day for me most of the times. So, yeah, I mean, they go by planetary times because, travel times, they're not covered by the business. So that's where expenses can get a little, pricey.
Hey, looks like you're on standby until Z wakes up. And I mean, unless you wanted to start doing the groundwork alone, but it doesn't really seem like you have to.
It kind of defeats the purpose. No, see, I got to clock out on break if I'm not doing anything. They're not going to pay me otherwise.
Oh, then let's. Yeah, there's some way we can do recon from the ship, right? Like some scanner.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we also have our protective gear. We could just head out there and search the surrounding area.
And you also have Santa.
Yeah,
Get him out the room.
I guess we do have protective gear. Yeah. Well, we might as well keep you busy. No reason for you to take a.
That would be, yeah, that would be nice. I'd rather, lose an arm than take a pay cut.
Mm-hmm.
That's a joke. I have multiple arms.
Yeah, I figured that was a cultural thing. But okay, yeah. Let's figure out what we can do on that. And
well,
I
the
might as well
robot
see if-
doesn't need sleep, so maybe we can get. Sorry, Santa. Robot's a little insensitive. I apologize.
Eh,
I mean, I'll go grab him if you guys want me to.
No, I think we should just go. I mean, this is the stairs, right?
yeah.
Stairs upstairs.
Have you been able to get him out of his room before, Rhea?
Well, not with this situation. Usually he seems kind of friendly to me.
Yeah, fair enough. Intervention number 2, electric boogaloo.
Sure.
Cora would knock on the door.
Breaching formation.
The door slowly opens, and you see Santa with a not fitting at all shirt on his body.
Yeah, it's like stretching, bursting at the seams.
It's a jersey.
Says Baldy on it.
Yeah,
I just imagine them.
The part that says Baldy.
it's on the
Yeah.
back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's on the back.
Above the number.
Yeah.
Front says Z
If-
team.
If you do see it, it's stretched out as hell.
It's like Baldy.
Boo.
Interesting attire. I don't know if you'd be interested, Mr. Robot. We've landed on the planet and we're about to hopefully go check it out. Maybe the slaughter of insectoids and plant-like monsters might get your CPU off things.
I do not take joy in dismembering and killing beings, but I shall accompany you to ensure that no more life is lost. And he closes the door, takes off the shirt, and then comes back out.
Oh, you're indecent. Just, I'm kidding. I thought that would be funny.
I think that was a joke.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Actually, it is kind of weird that robots don't normally wear clothes, but droids, yeah.
I just miss Ivar.
So yeah,
I mean, should we attempt to wake Z? I mean,
well, we're just look.
there's a robot in front of her door. I'm just a little concerned. I don't know if that's normal.
An
I
armed
haven't
guard.
that robot. He's kind of dangerous.
I can try to retrieve Z.
Listen,
Okay, yeah, I'll stand right here in case I mean, is that normal?
Okay, Santa, you need to be careful. listen, Z is very territorial. It's sort of like if you touch her peanut butter. Like I think that the room might actually be more sacred than peanut butter to her.
Santa knocks on the wall.
Yeah, and Invisible will turn to you. What are you doing?
It is an emergency.
What is the situation?
There are beings outside of this ship that perhaps have a means to harm us.
What
It
are
would
they?
be unknown hostiles.
Go figure this out before waking the Inquisitor. My exact parameters say, do not wake the Inquisitor unless absolutely necessary.
This is absolutely necessary.
Negative. You do not know the exact situation. Go figure it out.
Santa's gonna wave his hand in front of his face. You want to let me knock on the door?
Good, I know.
Wait, is there a
Be a
droid
Jedi now.
suggestion?
Did it try to do a joke? I don't get it.
I saw a bearded man do this once. It should have worked.
You know someone with a beard?
Santa then just starts walking up. The Invisibot will not ensure me to awaken Z until we assess the situation outside.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Let's not get someone stabbed.
Does she stab people often?
Yes.
I think the worst part is that she's got enough force powers that she can do it less painfully otherwise, but she just chooses to stab people instead. It's actually really unnerving. But yeah.
She does appear to take pleasure in it, however.
So
Interesting set of
yeah, we're
individuals.
just doing some minor scouting, just the immediate area.
I can go the furthest without any real danger.
Okay, we have rebreathers, or we have the toxin breathers. We don't need to do anything like that. It's fine. Let's we just need a basic idea of what we're dealing with anyway. Maybe a spore sample, but leave it outside the ship.
Roger, Roger. And Santa's going to make his way to the airlock.
Stole my ketamine, he attempted. Steals Lego Yoda's ketamine, no one does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. How does that copy pasta meme work? Like,
It's not just a copy pasta. You just you have
ketamine.
addiction.
Well, there's this one guy with a deep voice that's like talking about some drug, and I'm trying to figure out if it was ketamine or like hydrochloroquine or something. I hear like 2 drugs mentioned ever, so I don't know. It's like a horse tranquilizer, and
Alright.
but yeah,
Okay, so
I don't know.
what are you
Yeah,
guys doing right now while you're waiting for Z to wake up? For you're going.
we're scouting the landing zone.
Okay.
We're all kitted out. We've been told that there's toxic stuff in the air.
Rhea would have put on this for that.
Oh, also, during that time, Santa would have tried to make himself feel better and distract him slightly by adding the weapons to his arsenal.
What weapons?
Don't worry about it.
The
Oh.
weapons.
Is it that dildo from Saints Row 3?
No, I'll have you know that's right there. I'll have you know it's currently on my dresser in my bedroom. Thank you very
Oh.
much.
Was
I
it like a
expected it to be
pre-order
from your
item?
mom's.
Oh snap!
Yeah. Burn.
Alright.
Being a
Yeah.
contributor to Saints Row existing.
Yeah, but as you guys are going out there, like scouting the
Send-
immediate area, you don't.
Santa readies his slug pistol just to be safe.
You do see a dead wild animal not too far from the ship, but not a whole lot else around. And
Santa's going to investigate this dead animal.
all right, as you look at
Can
it,
I-
it was clearly killed by a blaster wound.
Hmm. What animal is it?
looks like one of the fuck. What are they called? The oh, wait, no, I know it. I know that. Looks like one of the native wrigglers. One of these, or big ass weird monster. So,
Do they look like worms, or why is it named
Not those
Wriggler?
wigglers.
yeah, let me get the fucking
Wait,
description.
Wiggler? No, I thought you said Wriggler.
No, wriggler. It is a wriggler.
Yeah, and I was
Oh,
thinking
okay.
like Wriggler sounds like worm to me.
Yeah,
I was gonna-
it's a pretty big amphibious species. Has a lot of cilia growing over it. It's kind of like a big eel frog thing.
Interesting.
They're about 5 meters long. They're pretty big. Yeah, it was clearly killed by blaster wounds.
Having seen this, Santa is going to get alert and look around the area for any signs of any other life.
Aside from the plants and a few smaller animals wandering around, I mean, things that couldn't threaten you really. You don't really see anything. Do you wish to go on? There's a small patch of trees nearby.
Can I see how fresh the kill is?
Make a medicine check.
Medicine check.
Can I assist her?
You can, if you wish to take the help action.
Yeah, I'm going to use what I know about blasters and roll lore. And if I do, I have lore master. I can.
This isn't. No. Laser
That'll-
tigers.
Laser tigers.
So,
Yeah.
am I getting advantage on this medicine check or no?
Give me a second, reading this. When you take the help action. Okay, so yeah, first Nick, make your lore check. Okay, it's success. Your proficiency bonus is +4, right?
Yes.
Okay, Santa, you can roll again with a +4. In addition to
Okay.
+4.
Wait,
Alright.
that's massive, actually.
So,
Yeah, I was like, this is cool.
So
so
that's 18 or 20.
yeah, you get the 20 because you had advantage from the help action.
Woo!
Yeah. Yep, you can tell it's been here about maybe a day and a half.
Hmm.
It doesn't look like whoever killed it was eating it, because it's clearly decomposing, doesn't have any cuts taken out of it.
This appears to have been a mere defense kill, but it was taken from at least a day. The blaster wounds indicate a clean kill.
Yeah. Sounds exactly like a laser tiger.
A laser
Say what?
tiger?
Yeah,
Pardon?
it's like a tiger, but it's got a laser cannon on it. But
Would
have you ever heard of those?
you please describe a tiger?
You know a loth cat?
Would I know a loft cat?
A loth cat?
Yeah.
Loth cats are extremely tiny little creatures.
Roger,
But they
Roger.
look like cats. Well, it's like that, only about as big as you, with the same sort of integrated gun. Oh no, you're talking about tigers themselves. Well, I don't know of a tiger, but I know of a laser tiger. It's like a big loth cat with a arm that has a gun in it. You know, like you have an arm with the gun in it. Only it's
Sam looks at his arm and tries to think. That seems like a very inefficient way to kill someone. Why not simply?
Cora's
Then why do you-
gonna insight check you.
Then why do you have a gun in your arm?
I am a rational thinking machine. This laser tiger is an animal. It seems more likely that the person with it would prefer to have a gun in their hand and a tiger as a companion, instead of fusing them into one.
Okay, to be fair, I have no idea where laser tigers came from, so I don't know if they are man-made or what, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
but
no.
you're serious. You're not joking. Oh.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, I'm not joking. They could be out there.
I've never heard of such things, so I'll just defer to your judgment on that then.
Yeah, you learn a lot of stuff when you're on the HoloNet as long as I am. But, yeah. Well, hopefully we don't run across it. They, probably be bad news. Well, actually, maybe we should look for more kills from them, but...
Is the laser tiger a, like, sport animal? I mean, most animals, when they kill, they,
I feel like you need to add
whatever they
laser
kill,
tigers
right?
to the list of things not liable for.
Yeah, that's a good point. They'd probably cause a lot of mass casualties.
I mean, do they kill for fun, or do they kill to eat?
I don't know. Nobody knows enough about them. It's very few stuff that's actually talked about.
Nick has no idea if you're fucking with me about these lasers.
Okay, so what's going on here is I'm making shit up that Lorray believes because super into conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that's like Larry's thing. He's
Okay,
either
yeah,
terrified
yeah,
of something, he
please.
believes something untrue because
Nick has no idea about the fucking
It's
the lore of Star
complete
Wars.
bullshit. It's
Yeah,
complete
okay.
bullshit.
Yeah, okay.
For
But as long as
now.
your character believes it's true, that's fine.
That's the
That's
problem, though. Murderous likes my ideas sometimes.
fine. I mean, that's fine. I just didn't know if this was like some kind of something like Nick did, like is supposed to know. They're like, yeah, these are like super common, you know. Like,
Dude, that was the reason why the CIS? CIS? Yeah, CIS. It's why they lost the Clone Wars. All the laser tigers.
Yep,
Anyway, Santa is going to stand. Santa's going to stand upright and look at the rest of the area and be like, regardless, we are likely not alone, so I recommend being on guard. And I'll start continuing scouting around the area, making sure that there's no one currently spying on us or nearby within, let's say, a 200-foot radius.
I'll kind of hang back with Lorray and Rhea. I'd let Santa go first. There's carnivorous plants here too. Typically, you can see them move before, but
Hey, Santa, is it okay if Cora calls you Best Bot?
Santa stops and turns. My address is Santa.
Okay,
why would I call them Best Spot?
that's their nickname. I thought that you were struggling with remembering their name, so maybe a nickname would help. But yeah, it seems like you really do need to remember Santa's name.
No. I don't struggle remembering their name. It's typically I don't associate with robots very much. Typically, they're like worker drones. To have one kind of as an equal is a little strange for me. I apologize.
I mean, yeah, you get used to it, but still, it's not. I've seen them pull off incredible feats of strength, and I don't think you want to see what happens if they decide to punch you. So,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, Santa. So, as you're going around, the clearing you guys land in is pretty small. So you go your 200-foot radius. Yeah, you go a bit into the trees at some points. At a point where you're a little deep into them, like a few points here and there where it's obscuring you, but it's not too big a deal. Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh shit.
So, like 2.5 hours, 3 hours since they
What?
left.
You can add 5 to that.
Were you
Man.
critically analyzing them? Because I think they were out of range at this point.
I have a range of 90 feet.
Yeah, that's out of range. They were like 200 feet away.
They. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they said they were
would've
going in a
been
200-foot radius.
Yeah, so Lorray was given pointers about like how to look and like, oh yeah, it looks like that plant's probably in that part of the tree, like when they left. So, I mean, I just
What?
pulled this up when it sounded like there was going to be a roll made. I didn't know that we were actually keeping track of distance before then, because we're not on the map, but
Oh wait,
Oh yeah, your
Danger sense.
roll again.
Santa.
So Santa, as you step at a wrong point, looks like you activate a tripwire, and a net hidden in the leaves starts to pull up, but you're able to dive out of it before it cinches shut, and and a figure of white pops out of like a little like tree stump hole nearby, like a foxhole. They dug in it with a big gun. Ivar, if you'd like to describe yourself.
Yeah,
Ivar. Ragnar, if you'd like to describe your new character.
Ivar
you would
2.0.
Santa would know because this would be phase 2 clone armor because I'm no longer wearing my Imperial armor. I'd be holding a blaster at his face, and that's all Santa would know. And then after that it'd be it's a Sew clinker. We got rid of you guys on this planet.
Santa first was kind of like reacted appropriately with his slug pistol aimed toward this poor stranger, but then he slowly raises back up. You are a clone trooper.
And just so you know, Cora and Laura, you guys would be able to see the commotion that's going on.
Hey, what's going on?
Santa would raise his hand to like tell him to not to react too quickly and not to draw weapons easy. My designation.
As soon as I'd start seeing the rest of the group, I'd turn on my headlights, basically my helmet torch, to see further past Santa. Is this clanker with you guys?
Roger, Roger.
Yeah, it's with us. And you are?
Oh. Me? That's
Yeah, are
pretty
you
simple.
are you just Stump Warrior? Is that what we're gonna call you right now, or?
Stump warrior.
Oh. 381914.
Okay,
You a prisoner or something?
It's my
He's a
birth
clone
number.
trooper.
Yeah, he's very clearly wearing Phase 2 clone trooper armor.
Yeah, but clone troopers were famous for having names besides their designation.
Oh,
Why are you
want
giving
my
your
name?
designation?
You want my name? Oh, my name's Chain.
Oh,
My designation is Santa. This is Sabo, aka Lore, preferred name. And this is... I do not know this person.
Come with me. Come with me for the time being. About this time of day, it's very toxic.
We
Just
have
follow
a ship
me.
nearby.
Oh, mine's close
Yeah, no,
to...
let's follow him. Let's not put the person we just met on our ship.
yeah,
Or,
if you'll have
no,
us.
our ship. Sorry, your ship.
Alright then, Santa will follow this stranger Chain.
We'll go to a second location.
Yeah, well,
I
all
was half
three of us are going to a second location.
I was half tempted to after seeing him just immediately go, Ivar.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Technically, I am a Mandalorian test tube baby, so...
Yeah.
And not a Mandalorian, just a clone. But yeah.
Hey, I got Mandalorian on my dad's side.
Yeah, I only have a dad's side. Well, I mean, I guess he's not really a dad, but
He was never really there for me.
I'm like, he is what he was.
he
one
got
of
his
the
head
most-
cut off.
He was the fiercest Mandalorian bounty hunter out there.
I miss my mommy. She was a computer. She wouldn't beep.
I
My
love
mother, the
Meatloaf.
Kaminoans.
Yeah, so about a half a mile's walk, Chain would lead you guys
Okay,
to looks like another downed ship.
If
Down.
we were going that far, I would have. Oh no, Ria's coming with us too.
She
Oh,
said, "Yeah,
if everybody's with
Rio
me,
would pipe up like, I'll stay behind and inform Z about your new friend when when she wakes up."
Yeah, that's probably for the best. We don't want to. Yeah. Thanks. And I guess that's what happens, and then we get to the down ship.
It's about a half mile's walk, maybe 15 minutes. Yeah, it's a Lore and Santa. You guys will be able to identify it. It looks like a very heavily modified lat gun ship, but well, it looks like it's kind of in the shit, as in its engines are destroyed, wings clipped, some parts of it are heavily dented in. Looks like its doors are still functioning, and maybe it's even
The
hermetically
drop
sealed
ship.
still.
Okay, so it's the drop ship with the bubble turrets. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna post it in the Star Wars chat what it looks like.
How did your ship get so damaged?
Kind of clipped the tree, and other bounty hunters doing a job trying to find some Boda, kind of trying to ease up the competition. But I think I'm the only one that actually got on the planet.
I believe it might have been a mistake.
And those trees right there, you just see the tops and all the way down through some of the trees are broken and falling down.
How long have you been here?
Yeah.
Been here 2 weeks.
Is your ship damaged in any way? Can you leave?
Engines are blown, wings are clipped. So I just have enough power to work the doors and keep them sealed for a little bit. All the other doors shut completely for my safety.
You're really in the
Some
ship.
of the hostile life that I've been having to deal with.
That would explain the dead regular.
God.
Wait, you said you were coming here to find Boda?
Yeah, I'm on a job.
You are a bounty hunter.
After my retirement from the Empire, yeah, needed some line of work.
Hmm.
So you didn't want to take a crochet or something? You wanted to go back in the shit that you just spent your life to get out of?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I got out of there because see the thing with us clones, we age way too fast. I want to find a way to stop that process. 34. Wait till we get inside the ship. I'll show you what I mean.
We are soldiers of war. We were built for war and combat. It is difficult to find a different line of work when what you've been bred for is no longer available.
I disagree.
Santa might know the color of the Phase 2 armor I'm wearing, what Legion I belong to.
Lore check!
Santa, you would know. You killed a lot of guys wearing this. You don't need a lore check.
Oh.
I'll help you out.
That's kind of really impressive. If Santa killed a bunch of 501st, that's actually really impressive.
Not really. B2 super battle droids are pretty fucking deadly things.
Yeah, but the 501st was an elite legion.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't they all
And
ARC
B2
troopers?
super battle droid. If it was,
I thought
there were not
I
that many
thought
ARC
so.
troopers.
Our troopers were, hey, I'm sending you on this top secret mission. Do your job. Fuck
No,
shit
that
up.
was clone commandos.
He did get
ARC
at least
troopers were, hey, let's deploy you behind enemy lines to cut a bloody swath of death through the enemy camp.
He did get at least one Jedi kill, but sadly also 32 other droid kills.
Wait, Santa killed a Jedi at the expense of 32 droids?
Yeah.
I just
it's
imagine
better
them advancing, picking up a droid body or a droid, using it as a shield, throwing down another one.
I mean, hey,
No,
that's actually a pretty good ratio. Usual droid to Jedi casualty ratios is much bigger.
Basically, what I was doing is I was picking up droids that were injured and just throwing them like torpedoes at the Jedi over and over again until something hit.
So you're saying you killed the motherfucker with another motherfucker?
A lot of other motherfuckers.
Pretty much.
And that's why you don't piss off a B2 battle droid. If you like your face not with a new plate.
But yeah, do you guys enter the ship with me, or you guys stay outside?
We're already
Santa,
at secondary location. Might as well go into a tertiary location.
let's go as
I mean,
far away from
yeah,
possible.
Cora kind of inspects the integrity of the air hatch to make sure that it's not like some trap.
Yeah, the hull still looks intact, so for the interior area, it could probably still hermetically seal.
Santa is mostly compromised, so he's going to trust any other Mandalorian. Inside his head, just thinking, new best friend, new best friend.
I look over. I look over at these two. What's this deal? We
I mean,
hate
just about.
each other.
I mean,
I'll let you know when I find out.
Yeah, by that point, if we're all in there, I'd take off my helmet. I say, once again, I am 34. I do not need to be looking like I'm 68. I look like a very hot 68-year-old.
I don't even know what a hot 68-year-old looks like, thank you very much.
Django Fett, but older.
Jango Fett with Silver Fox going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm trying to slow down this. I literally point at my image. I'm aging too fast.
That is apparent. Sadly, clones were not built to last long.
And you were?
Apparently, this hut I'm working for said they might be able to help me, but if not, I'm gonna have to take matters in my own hand and join up with the Empire, see if they could help.
I mean, huts are very useful. They're very helpful. I would honestly recommend it. It changed my life forever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Sam's going to look at the current damage of his entire ship.
I've already said this like 3 times.
Yeah, but on the inside, interior.
Yeah, it looks like the interior, crew compartment is intact. That's like the best that can really be said about it. It's able to seal.
The only thing that's odd is the fact that I welded one of the doors shut on the other side.
I would say that you are very fortunate to still be alive
What's that mean?
with the current status of the outside and the integral damage within the ship. It is a miracle that it has managed to sustain an airlock.
I mean, they're right, but I mean, it also sounds like you were also being chased. So, were you being chased, or were you being like someone else after the Boda?
Are you
I didn't
just
see anybody.
that bad of a driver?
I told you I got into a scuffle in orbit with some other people. I crash landed. But when looking for Sabota, managed to get a small sample. I pull out a little vial, but then I was chased by local wildlife.
So you know where the rest of the Boda fields are.
I mean, what else am I supposed to do for 2 weeks? Sit here and twiddle my thumbs?
I mean, it is a viable method of survival, yes. If you don't leave the place where you're not going to die.
Can I scan with the amount of time spent in Ivar's room, can I scan the area to see if there's any similar mysterious stains?
Santa's
Go ahead.
I don't
born
believe you. I
PTSD.
don't believe you have a UV light, do you?
Wait, droids
no.
see in UV?
Let me check. I actually think I might.
Why does
I
it smell like
look
corn
at
chips in here?
everybody. I look at everybody. Who the hell is this Ivar person?
I don't think anyone's mentioned Ivor.
Yeah, not yet.
Out of character.
Okay.
I mentioned him.
Never mind.
I didn't even say a new best friend out loud yet. It was just like, me personally, like, in his head.
Okay.
I don't believe Healer's Implements or Mechanics Kit would have black light.
No.
Okay, then. Then yeah, he's not going to. So like, would you perhaps be in need of a way off of this island?
That'd be helpful.
Or, sorry, planet. But
That would be helpful. Because my time with this ship is probably to its end, because I have no way to load it up or anything to get it fixed.
Have you been eating, like, some of the wildlife?
I've been sparing my rations, I have. Why?
Oh, that's more understandable. Well, because you killed that other thing and you didn't strip it down for food, so I was just curious if you had food or, you know...
I'm just glad you guys managed to dodge some of the punji traps I've had.
I am very fast.
Yeah, what they said.
Good job not getting stabbed, I guess.
If I may, you are trying to find a bounty on this planet, correct?
No. I'm here in employment of a hut. They need Boda. Right now there's a hut civil war going on.
I am aware.
So basically, I'm here trying to get this shit for the information I want.
Do you have the shit that you were looking for?
I show the small little vial again. This is not even enough that they need. This isn't gonna do shit.
How much do you require?
I pulled down the drape right behind everybody, basically. And I need all of these filled.
How many are there?
13 canisters. Large canisters.
13
Did they want refined or unrefined? Because apparently it has different qualities.
Well...
And also, it's apparent that the strains might be messed up, too, so...
Does your ship have a long-range communicator?
I mean, I can call back home, yeah.
Alright.
Would I know... Wait, is this like an animal that it is, or is this like an actual mineral liquid?
What?
Like the stuff that you... Oh, it's a plant.
Yeah.
Would I know where to find more?
No, you don't. This, as far as galactic consciousness is, Boda has been gone ever since the Clone Wars, and it only came from this planet. And that's why this planet has pretty much been neglected for 2 decades, because it's been useless.
I believe the safest method would be for us to continue the search for the materials you're looking for when we are within a better location. You seem to need more than just a little bit of food.
I make sure I eat something every 3 days. Plenty left.
It also is beneficial that our ship has a functioning shower and thrusters and can get...
Wait, hold up. You guys have functioning showers?
Roger.
Hey, let's not jump the gun here. You don't exactly have a volleyball with a face on it or anything, do you? How's your mental state going on? You said you've been here for 2 weeks. How are you keeping track of those days?
Insight check?
Yeah.
I pull up my ship's log. No, I literally just pull up my ship's log. Right here. Right here. The day I crashed, I made sure I marked it down in the ship's log.
So it sounds like,
I love how different these numbers are.
So it sounds like, 2 weeks. Laura's like, yeah, I'm gonna be more like 2 years.
Okay, but you said that you had... So, trust but verify is going on here. I take it your character isn't lying, and you're showing, like, a manifest of, literally...
Yeah, everything that I've done. Like, that carcass wasn't more than a couple days old. No, yeah, I'm showing Lorray everything, not just that. I have tallies in the ships. They're up there on the Earth Dash.
You know, we wanted to talk to somebody about making a refinery, like get a logistical thing going where we have people get the Boda on site, ship to someone that can refine it, and then, and bring it back to market. If you share the information you have about the local area, we might be able to cut you in at the final stage, get it to that hut before it's, ready for everyone generally.
Like, it all depends if the hut gives me my information. Because if not, this hut isn't going to get the Boda. I might get a hold of some contacts in the Empire for me. They would love to hear about this.
Well, betraying a hut's not really a smart idea. It's a way to a very short end of a life. I've seen it happen a lot.
Yeah,
but it sounds like you want to... Good.
Civil War. Middle of a civil war. Which hut pays the most determines if they... or offers me the information the fastest, gets my help. That's what they agree to.
Two huts off each other?
No, I'm just saying. No, I get what I want, this information I need. They can't help me, I'm going back to the Empire. They'll help me.
Well, okay.
I mean, it's your ship.
We have a lot of able bodies here, though. We can help you scout out. If you help us figure out where stuff is, we can...
Wait. I look over it, I was like, well, since you're saying their ship, I get, one of you two are in charge of the ship?
I am in charge.
Take that back. You must be in charge of the ship.
Are you like pointing to Laura?
I'm pointing at Laura. I was like, so you're in charge,
sorry.
Correct?
Oh, pointing to Lorray? Oh, no, I thought you believed Santa. Shit.
Yeah, no, I never... my character doesn't trust separatist droids.
Seeing how immediately you went like that, Lorray goes, no, he's in charge. Just bald-faced lie. But yeah, no, he's in charge.
Well, if you have any more crew, we might as well do this. You see me touch a wrist pad, and I don't know if anybody on the ship would be trying to contact Blu-ray or Santa. I'd turn off my comm jammer for everybody near me.
Oh, that's kind of a dick move. Why would you even have a comm jammer on in the middle of nowhere?
Oh, yeah, I don't know you.
Oh, so you did want to take us to a to a tertiary location just in case. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, at least you're not dumb. Yeah, okay. Wait, why did you take us to your house then?
It is a home field advantage, and in his defense, we probably would have done the same.
Yep.
No, I didn't want him in the ship.
Yeah, that probably would have been very unsafe.
I also told you, right now, this planet, there's some creatures out there that would like to eat us.
Yeah, the laser tigers. But do you have any idea where the Boda is? I know you have a small amount, but do you know where you've looked so far? Have you?
Oh yeah, I went north a little bit.
Okay,
you went that way.
Yeah. Didn't want to continue going. Last time we were here, it was kind of chaos.
How so?
In the Clone Wars.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that there's like a wandering trope of apes just like shitting and throwing it everywhere or something. But okay, yeah, actual war, yeah.
What's an ape?
You know a Wookiee?
Maybe a conversation for another time.
Okay, yeah.
What about those hairy beasts?
Oh, I was trying to explain what an ape was, but yeah. So, Yeah, if you've explored a little bit to the north, that doesn't give us too much to go off of. What did
Then
the
again-
area that you got the coda that you did get look like? Like, was it a swamp? Like a special swamp? Like, it looks like a lot of this is swamp, but
It was mostly swamp area. Just grabbed a little bit. I was being chased by some of those creatures I've already shot and killed.
oh, so there's more then, and up to the north.
Oh, this is coming from every direction. To the east, I have rope traps that hit things with rocks. A pitfall there. You guys came from.
Yes, you've tried very hard not to die on the hostile planet, but the
one
money.
clone without a squad.
Yes, but the important thing, so the coda's everywhere, but you know where at least like one or two parts of it is.
Well, I know where I got this from. That's the best I can lead you to.
Yeah, and that would probably be more than enough. So,
It's Boda. Boda. You're thinking of Kolto.
I'm thinking of Boda, like Yoda, but it's Boda.
Well,
Boda
if that's the case, do you guys have a way where we can take these canisters so we get a shit ton?
I don't know.
This is supposed to be my
Santa
quota
can
for
carry a
this
lot.
hut.
I
We
can
have
carry
lot
a fair
of-
bit.
We have speeders. Yeah. I do think we're gonna have to show you to like one or two other people really get a good idea about what's going on with you. But
The
you know,
most
if you know where to point us in the first direction, and you know, making it so that we don't fall into one of your traps, it would we could have a mutually beneficial thing going on.
the most
I was
tactical
like,
advantage.
alright. Well, if that's the case,
The smartest thing that we could probably do would be to find herbivores.
I'd look at Santa.
We've got plenty of peanut butter.
I look at Santa. If you can carry all of these, it'll be nice.
Santa's gonna
Give
carry
you
all of them.
respect.
He doesn't even need to say it twice. He just carries all of them.
What is Santa's carrying capacity?
Oh boy. Big. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
big.
just the best descriptor, really. Just big.
Hmm.
And even if it's not, I can make it even bigger.
It's 15 times your strength modifier. Right?
And then I can
Typically.
double
Well,
check.
I mean, just typically. Yeah.
Ragnar, you saw that stuff I sent you, right?
I'm looking real quick.
I believe the most logical step would be to find herbivores. If they are indigenous to the planet, they would be consuming plant life, including those flowers.
Yeah, Ragnar, you've been here long. I mean, Chain, you've been here long enough. You haven't seen any rideable animals for the most part.
Yeah, I'd straight up. I
Nothing
would
nice.
have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but have you seen anything that eats Bota?
No, but I haven't seen anything like that either. I look back at Santa, the B2. I was like, "You sure you can carry these? These are 70 pounds by themselves, and there's 13 of them."
Santa just picks them all up.
That's 2,100 pounds, is it?
Yeah, you would not be able to pick that up, Santa.
Wait,
Yeah.
2,700? What?
2,100. Oh no. Okay, so it's 13 times 70.
No, it's 3 times 70.
What?
It's
Sorry,
three of
so
them.
it's 3 or
13.
13?
I have
13.
13. I have a
Oh,
large order that I need to
910
get for a
pounds.
hut civil war.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have to carry all of them then. Yeah.
So it's actually 910 pounds.
Despite my strength, I cannot carry all of them at once.
I thought so. Then you see me go over there and just touch buttons, and they start levitating, basically, and they hover. I don't want to have to do this. And he see me grab a 50-foot fiber cord and just wrap them up together. Alright, let's get going.
Just whisper to Cora. Note that he lets people struggle for laughs.
Yeah, noted.
We might want to get away from the ship.
Okay,
Why?
after saying no, okay, this is gonna blow up. We have to leave now. Get your breathers on. No, we're leaving.
Yeah, I look at them. I was like, of course I'm going to blow this up. I don't want nobody taking this. It's got personal flight data.
This person's probably already gotten the shit going. No, we have to leave now. Okay, let's.
Yeah, I'd go up
Slightly freaking
front. Go up front and get the pocket scrambler, so I can contact my employer for the time being that I was given.
Your transmitter is wrecked, just so you know. Like, you wouldn't be able to contact them.
The pocket scrambler? No, as long as I have the scrambler, I'm able to contact them because it has to have a matched scrambler device so they can get my messages.
What? Pocket scrambler? I mean, I'm unaware of this.
It sounds like you have an encoder.
Yeah, basically that.
Murderous is talking about is a long-range transmitter.
Yeah.
You lack the long-range transmitter.
Yeah, I just lack that.
You could take the scrambler with you, and then use that from somewhere else.
Yeah, as long as
the pocket scrambler is for comm links, not for transmitters. You don't have a transmitter.
While we're busy arguing this, it blows up.
No, and then minus the blaster rifle that Santa saw, be picking up another rifle with the blaster rifle slung around my shoulder. It'd be a Westar 5e, Westar M5. My bad.
And then do you escape or do you go?
Yeah, we get going. Yeah, there's thermal charges set up on the ship to level it basically.
All right, then Sam's gonna get running.
Anyway, it seems a little unnecessary to deploy. I guess I don't know where we headed.
Yeah.
You had noticed that Santa is a fast runner.
If you guys want, we can head to the location I got Boda from.
Ha 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 ha. Typical Ivar.
Yeah. Are they talking about their dead friend?
Yeah. Let's not unpack this.
I'm just saying, your droid, the Santabot might be a little compromised. You might want to get that factory reset.
He's always been a lot crazy. It's fine. Really?
I'll take your word for it, man.
I'm sitting there. I'm waiting for a response from Lorraine, and I don't know her name. It's like I don't know Lorraine's name either, but I sit there and wait for those two to answer. It's like, do you guys want to go to where I found Boda, or back to your ship?
We have somebody that we need to talk to back at our ship first, but
all right.
Yeah, let's go back there first.
Yeah, Z, I think that now is about the time you'd be waking up.
Yeah, so, like I said, I probably slept for 2 hours or whatever, and then I went and got up, took a shower, eaten breakfast. So I guess I done eating breakfast, or do they come in while I'm eating breakfast?
Yeah, sure. Ria would have informed you, hey, they met a friend and went off with them somewhere.
Yeah. Z's been like, oh man, it's been super quiet around here. Very nice.
Yeah.
So I guess Z's leaving the ship as they're coming back. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, where okay, other people. Where were you guys going? Like, I don't think anyone really made it clear. Okay, to the ship. Yeah, it would be like 15 minutes is when you're finishing breakfast. Like when you got up is when Rio would have told you, and then I guess when you're finishing breakfast, it's when they show back up. Yeah, Chain is with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you would have heard a fucking explosion.
I mean, I'm no expert on piloting, but couldn't he have just removed the black box? The thing with all that data in it, instead of just blowing his ship to Kingdom Come?
Seneca,
Yeah.
it is difficult to remove a black box from a ship. We perhaps
I mean, if it was his ship, I mean, he would know how, right?
Why would it be difficult to remove it from a crashed ship? The entire point is getting it for data recovery.
a black box.
Like his ship crashed. He should be able to get the black box.
A black box tends to be within a very tight and compact cubicle that has no way of opening it without a welder.
He has,
He has a welder.
He welded his door shut.
Yeah.
What more do you expect?
You just wanted to see an explosion, didn't you?
What more can you expect from Ivar? Ha ha ha.
Actually,
Santa,
I don't want
think
people
that's
getting
Ivar.
their hands on that ship.
Oh,
Who is this Ivar?
But
person?
I mean, we'll unpack that later.
You hear them bickering as the airlock door opens, and you see the new girl, Santa, Lorray, and a clone trooper.
So does Ragnar, does your new character have hair?
Yes.
Okay. So I assume Santa's shaving it in your sleep.
Well, Z doesn't know I'm a clone trooper.
No.
Nor does Rhea.
I know I'm just asking out of character. Yeah. So as
Oh my
you,
god, if that happens.
as you like walk in, like, does your armor look like Ivar's armor?
No.
It looks like a clone trooper's armor. It looks more like Cold's.
Okay. Okay. He's like, hey, what's up? Who's that?
Z, it's Ivar.
Oh, really?
No, it's sort of like a local. Crash landed like, what did you say, 2 weeks ago?
I'm from Camino.
Is your name Ivar?
Who the fuck is Ivar?
Oh, is it you?
Oh.
Okay. Who are you?
Name's Chain, or you can just go by
Core repeats the, yeah. Core repeats it before you do it.
No, it's fine. Chain's fine. Can I help you? What do you want? What are you doing here?
I'm here to get Boda, but they wanted to come here to speak with somebody else.
Oh yeah, I'm here to get Boda.
May I ask who you are? They said that this droid's in charge.
Oh yeah, I was fucking with you.
I mean, maybe he's in charge when I'm not around. I don't know.
I mean, that's... Fuck, was I actually supposed to be serious there?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, that's like how the chain command goes.
Remember, I was asking you about your numbers. I was also talking about that, but I guess you didn't take me seriously on that either.
Basically, it's like whoever was here the longest,
probably.
it's like the one in charge, and then after that it goes to whoever's the second longest is the second in charge.
Yeah,
so
probably.
that would be
What do you mean by numbers?
Like number in charge.
Oh.
Like the hierarchy.
Do you mind if you guys talk, if I can contact my employer?
Who's your employer, and what does he want?
Work for a hut currently at the
Okay.
moment.
What does he want?
Do you mind if I come in this way? Because it's kind of crowded.
Yes. What does your employer want?
I immediately start walking by. Oh yeah, he wants these 13 crates filled with Boda.
No.
Why not?
You have 13 crates of Boda?
Oh, I have to go and get it still, but I know of a place where we can get some.
Okay. Well,
We have an approximate location of that too.
How about you show us where that place is, and we can allow you to call your people.
I was gonna do that. I already told these three that I'd show them. Hell, I was gonna take them there before we came here.
Okay, cool. Let's go. He starts like ushering them back out the door.
Yeah.
How far away is it? Should we take speeders?
Oh, I have to bring these crates.
Okay, so
Wait.
speeders can help move the crates too.
How are you carrying all
Yeah.
the crates?
Chain, you would know the distance long enough with the crates and stuff. It's probably a good idea to use speeders.
Yeah, I'd
Well, they're
say
not
that
crates;
too.
they're like canisters, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
we
they're
have-
hovering.
You can take the little ship.
That's not gonna work where the boat is at. There's no clearing for you to land anywhere.
We can pile crates on speeders.
I mean, how many speeders do you have?
3.
4.
I only see 3.
I thought we had 4.
Do we have 4?
There's a fourth one.
Yeah, Chorus.
Is that a speeder? It looks like a little ship.
It's a speeder.
Wait, is that like the Pimp Mobile, only it's better looking?
It's like a
okay.
two-person
like-
speeder.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
like a 2-person speeder.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, the hot tub is in the better place. Okay.
I moved it. It's in a more secure place.
Yeah, I sit there and I look at everybody. I think, is Rhea in Imperial attire or her normal attire?
No, when she came back in, she would have taken that stuff off. She's in her normal attire.
Okay. It's the Imperial symbol on the outside of the ship.
There's a big Z on it.
Yeah, it's a big Z.
I mean, I think Z wears some stuff that would indicate Imperial rank. Like,
Not right now. Wearing her normal casual stuff. She's not doing any Imperial stuff, so she's not wearing any of that.
I forget if we mentioned earlier that we worked for the Empire a little bit. I think I wanted to, but we didn't.
yeah.
I mean, Z
not
would
my
have said,
fault.
like, she's an Inquisitor, probably. Inquisitor Z.
Yeah, okay, no, you did do that, yeah.
I don't know if you know what an Inquisitor is, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, by that point you see Chain get at an attention. As soon as you would say Inquisitor.
Chain shoots Z. It's like, come on, bro. Come on.
Oh, no,
Chain
no.
shoots Z.
Oh,
Typical Ivar.
Chain would get at attention and say, General, what are your orders? Because he's used to following an Inquisitor or Lord Vader.
Oh,
Z doesn't know Lord Vader.
Yeah. Does she? I don't know if she knows who she is, but she's seen her before, right? In her vision.
In a vision once, and you probably would have seen them in like Imperial propaganda before and stuff. Like
That's
Vader
fine.
was known galaxy wide.
Okay, yeah. So I would know who he is.
Hero
If I was able to see him before, I would have asked about who he was, because he's a
Yeah, but at that point in time, I'd be waiting your command because Imperial Inquisitor.
Okay. Well, I'm not a general. I'm just an Inquisitor. Is that the same thing? You probably know more about this than me. Is it a general? Is an Inquisitor a general? Looking at him.
And you got from Lord Vader to Inquisitor, they outrank us clones.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we're gonna go get some Boda. Let's go.
Alrighty, follow me. Actually, follow you guys. I don't know where the fuck your speeders are.
We head down to the speeders.
No?
So, yeah, taking the speeders. Which one would Chain be on? Because he's, I guess, directing everyone.
Santas!
Yeah, of course.
Actually, I would have taken my own, grabbed one of the speeders, started up, start having the,
Try to get away from that
the-
droid as quick as possible.
no, not that, trying to keep the crates where I can have them, magnetically
canisters.
attached. Yeah, so it's like, I can go without having to worry.
3 crates?
13. Well, 13 total, but
Do we have crates in the ship somewhere that we can take with us as well? Because we should gather stuff, right?
Yeah, if you guys want, you could take some shit with you.
Yeah, whatever we can carry is fine. Okay, so I guess we follow him to Boda.
Yeah. So, Chain. Being you've been here for a while, you mapped out the area a little bit, like figuring out where is what and what is where. You know, find food, find water, deadly place, safe place, Boda place.
I figured it was gonna be like deadly place, other deadly place, deadlier place.
Death, more death.
I
Very
mean, within a
extreme death.
2
Do
mile,
not go away.
I mean, the whole planet's already a toxic nightmare.
not just
Being
that,
deadly
within
just means there's a few animals around.
not just that, within a 2 mile radius, there's a bunch of fucking traps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but so yeah, he leads you guys through a forest, through a couple swamps, through a couple forests, over some hilly terrain, through some patches of really dense fog. Eventually, it gets to sort of a rocky outcrop. And on this outcrop, there's a really big ass hole in the ground. It's like
There's a
a
big
slight-
asshole on the ground? Ivar?
Shut up, B. Yeah, it's like a small hill, but top chopped off, and it looks like it goes down to a cavern.
Alright.
In the hole?
Before we go down, I need to do something. You guys would watch Chain basically pull out a little basic knife to cut up some vines just to stop a trap from going off.
How complex is this trap?
I mean, if you trip on it, you're taking straight up kinetic damage from your torso up.
Yeah, that's bad.
I have 2 weeks to prepare and defend what I need to get off this planet.
Fair enough.
Acco-
Pretty smart, new Ivar.
What the fuck is Ivar?
You have some very deep-seated sorrows there, Santa. Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know if there's, what are they called? Therapists for robots, but you might need to see one of those.
Yeah, there is a therapist.
I'm fine.
I mean, what if I just started calling you ZY234?
Did you lose a close friend named Z2Y24?
I mean, that was one of the names of the mining bots that got crushed by a rock. But I mean, it just it doesn't make Chain feel better that you keep calling him Ivar or New Ivar or.
It must have been a
Baldy.
small...
Okay, someone's have to fill me in later because
Yeah,
How we fix
I'm
clankers with
still
this
learning
problem.
this too, man.
how we used to fix clankers back in the day with this problem was a nice AC-15A blaster to the face.
Hey, touch Santa, you're gonna regret it.
Well, he hasn't attacked me, so I kind of figured somebody fixed him.
He's going through a lot. It's fine. He lost his best friend, and he's a bit sad.
What?
I think he's coping by making you new Ivar, because you do, I guess, you act like him? I don't know. Did you do something?
Is it because your armor's white? Santa, is it because his armor's white?
It is because of the helmet.
That's what I was thinking.
What do you mean because of my helmet?
He had a helmet
Wait.
much so like it.
You guys had a
Does that mean-
Mandalorian with you guys? Or another clone? Now I'm getting confused.
Maybe both? I don't know.
He was a Mandalorian. He was my
he also
Must
a
have
clone?
been shitty. Must have been a shitty Mandalorian if he's dead.
He sacrificed himself to save us.
Can't say that's that bad. I've seen most of my brothers go out that way.
I still miss him.
Alright, anyways, let's get down into this cavern.
So, Boda grows underground?
I mean, if it is a specific mutation, then perhaps.
Oh yeah, no one's been here for 20 years. Maybe the environments that are best for it just changed.
Sure.
Who knows? Yeah.
It's always grown on the ground.
But yeah, I click on my dual flashlights on my helmet. Just all right, follow me. It kind of gets slippery down this way.
Santa also turns on his flashlights, that way they can see.
As you guys get your fiber cables, and all that, plant them into the rocks and begin to rappel down into the cave. Yeah, you guys see the sunlight shines in through that big hole, and it looks like a few other ones. And there's it's quite beautiful. There's a lot of geodes, crystals in here that refract and reflect the sunlight through all of it, shining it around. And then as you look down on the bottom, well, yeah, that's a lot of plants down there growing on the cave floor and on the walls.
Are these the carnivorous kind of plants?
You haven't been near them.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, careful. There's been some winged fucks in here the last time I was here.
So yeah, Santa goes, I've chains. Are there any dangerous plants we should be aware of?
Not that I've seen. Just these. There's more of the wildlife itself that chased me out of here.
Did you say some of it flies?
Yeah.
Is yell really loud to get him out of here?
I'm one person. This place by yourself is kind of a death trap.
And you yell, like, you know how when people make noises in a cave and all the bats fly out?
What's
What
a
is
bat?
a bat?
Like little flying things. Like bats.
What is a bat?
I don't know,
It's like
bird.
a.
There are many bat-like creatures in the galaxy. You guys would understand the reference. I just gotta step in. Like, stop it.
No, but I actually had like an idea.
Like a womp rat with wings.
Actually, yeah, that's a lot better. I was gonna. So in episode 5, there's that one thing that attaches. It's just that.
That's a Minoc.
Yeah,
I
why
would-
not?
I was just so into this joke now. I was like all for it.
Oh, I mean, it's not a joke. I mean, Cora doesn't have much experience. She's knowledgeable, but she's never had interactions with like animals. So
Yeah, but it's like, he's like, you know, yay big. This it's like a womp rat with wings. They live in caves.
No, what I'm referring to, with my past of the planet's murderous, would I know that they're called wing stingers?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what I'm referring to is something called a wing stinger. It's got 8 legs and can fly.
How big is it?
Why would it need 8 legs if it can fly?
As big as yo mama. Ha ha ha.
so all of a sudden, Santa has a sense of humor. I'm very confused at what's going on with your robot.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Coping mechanisms are hard.
Oh yeah, denial. That's what this is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the flying thing seems very scary. So how do you normally deal with them?
Stab 'em? Shoot 'em?
It used to be a way where before the war, people here that worked would kind of use a how do I say electric field generator to keep them out. We don't have that.
How big are they?
They're small, but with a swarm of them, they can be kind of pesky to deal with.
Okay.
I mean, I have an ion grenade. Do you think that'll work?
We're not throwing an ion grenade in here.
It would be a very
Chain
bad
and
idea.
Cora, you guys would both be aware. The reason the boat turned to be useless for so long was because of the combat. Like, it was very dangerous to it.
I wouldn't recommend that. That's how the first set went inert. Something about the chemical reactions between ions and explosions that didn't really mix well with the soil and the plants that caused them to go inert. So
if you're gonna use any type of firearm or weapon in here, make sure you can hit your target. You can't risk damaging this. We conquered this planet, and then the shit was useless to us back in the day. But there's a couple things you should be worried about other than wing stingers. But I'll mention that later down the road once we get shit out of the way, so you can keep an eye out for it.
If we knew about it now.
Is there anything big, like gigantic, that would like look good as like a trophy on
Like
someone's
a red
wall?
door.
Well, there is a creature out here called a wriggler. And to say knock the wind out of a grown man.
Sounds little and cute.
They're 5 meters. They're not little.
We saw a dead one.
Okay. Are they edible?
Oh yeah, you can eat them, especially with fire nuts.
So that might be a selling point. You see her kind of like jot down some stuff.
Well, if they're around here, we need to kill them either way, because even if we could sneak by them, if we plan on coming back and get more of this stuff, or whoever we send here, might not be as skilled as us and might die, so we should probably kill them.
Mention one more thing. Avoid plants that kind of have an attractive purple color to them.
Poisonous? Alive?
Most plants
They're
are alive.
carnivorous. Yeah.
Okay, so kill all the plants that are purple.
Yeah, as you guys look down there, you don't
Sounds
see any
easy
purple
enough.
plants
Wait, what?
in the cave as you're looking around.
No purple plants.
Should
Yeah.
I
At this point, Chain is just loading up the canisters.
I just make a bunch of noise to gather all the bad guys, and we just like, whoop whoop, kill them all, and then we're good, and we can collect Boga at will.
I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
Just in case.
It's your call, General.
You can pull them outside the cave, and y'all can blow them up if you want, and it won't affect the plants since it's outside, I guess.
Blow them up.
I mean, if that's what y'all wanted to do, it sounds like you wanted to blow things up. Don't blow things up. I'm just.
I mean, we just saw that shuttle blow up. It might be better just to do this quietly.
Again, just because we can do it quietly doesn't mean the people we send here potentially later, like Merrick and his group, would better do it quietly. Now, rather than all die to this stuff.
Okay, so we need to figure out a way to make it safe long term without.
I was gonna
ruining
actually
stuff.
just get a hold of some of my contacts in the Imperial Army and let them know about this place.
We're dealing with professionals.
Yeah. Don't I need the Boda, so let's just not tell anyone about it.
That might be a little problematic. He's gonna take these crates to a hut. That hut might want to come back later and get more.
Yeah, let's just deal with that later.
Yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, if he happens to die along the way, it's like, oh well.
You people like killing people.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
I do not like killing people.
But you guys do you. I'm gonna start loading.
I shall assist you.
Loading what?
You just start seeing me opening canisters.
Are you loading into the canisters?
Santa's assisting them.
These plants.
We found them? They're right here, like at the foot, like we didn't get
They're
in the cave
down.
yet.
We were repelling down into the cave.
Yeah, you
When
guys
did
were
this
going.
happen?
A while ago.
I was asking about whistling to pull everything out of the cave, and y'all like, yeah, we should do that.
Well, you guys are already in there,
Oh,
and you haven't been
okay.
bothered with anything yet.
So as soon as we get down there, there's just plants down there.
There's some standard vegetation, but yeah, there's also a lot of boda.
Okay. So I'm gonna look around for anything that needs to be killed in case it's around.
Yeah, you're not seeing any of the purple plants he mentioned.
Anything alive? Any wigglers or?
Make me a perception check.
I'm gonna have Liliana help me, cause why not?
Okay.
She can do it as a bonus action. Ooh. Yeah. So skills, perception. 30.
Yeah, you're not seeing any wing stingers in here, but you do spot a couple these weird ass big insects. Like they don't seem to be concerned to the guys, but they're like buzzing. They do have big stingers on them, kind of reddish.
Yeah, if Z would have mentioned that, I'd say do not disturb them. Just focus on these plants.
Okay. If I don't see anything, I guess I just, if they're not doing anything, if they're not hostile and they see us and we see them, and how big are they?
Probably about the size of like a cat.
Okay.
About half the size of a horsefly.
There's like one of them, two of them, 5, 10?
Yeah, it's about 7. But they don't seem concerned with you right now. They're just kind of chewing on some of the plants that are on the walls.
Okay. Yeah, if that's it, then I guess people can handle that later. Did I see any signs of any kind of animals, like or anything that's been down here?
Yeah. It doesn't really look like there's any big animal tracks. This probably wouldn't be a place big animals would hang out of, being that the only entrance and exit is up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And how big is this like field area? Is there a lot here, or is it just?
Yeah. So the opening to the cave is about a 20 by 20 hole, and radius, and then in there it is a much larger cavern.
Who's breathing? Is that Fred?
I mean, technically we're all breathing.
It's Fred.
Into their mic. Yeah, okay.
Fred, stop breathing.
Sorry.
Sleeping?
I thought there was like an in-character thing. I don't know.
Fred, stop breathing. But yeah, inside the cavern it is much larger, with all those crystals and geodes throughout the walls, being reflecting light around, keeping this place actually pretty well lit.
So how was I supposed to like do this? Was I supposed to just gather this all and bring it to them, or am I supposed to use this? How was I supposed to mechanically do this?
Purify it and then inject it within yourself.
Okay, purify it.
So it needs to be like refined and stuff.
I'm gonna be paying people to purify it.
Yeah, raw boda is pretty much useless. Like,
Okay.
Basically doing that.
it's the equivalent of going up to marijuana and chewing on it, expecting it to cure your cancer.
Can
That doesn't work?
we? I don't know how to do this. Like, can we just gather it all and just be like, okay, I need it processed over time, or like, 'cause I assume it's gonna go like.
If you gather it all at that point, that's just like, oh, no more's growing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how much it. Like, if I can refine it, and it's just like, okay, it lasts forever once refined, or is it like?
Actually, Cora, you'd be aware of this. The only way to store boda is by freezing it in carbonite.
We have carbonite.
You do not have a carbonite freezer on your ship.
Okay,
Anybody,
so I look.
here have carbonite to freeze?
I look back at Chain of like, do you have a way to store this?
No, because it was supposed to be an easy come here, fill these up, get back to Nalhutta.
Wouldn't that be destroyed by the time you get back?
And no, it shouldn't be.
Well, in order to keep it from degrading, you need to freeze it in carbonite. So if you're just plucking it and hoping for the best, it'll probably be wilted and destroyed by the time you get to Nalhutta.
Only when it's purified will it start to degrade.
My thought on the matter was, setting up a base of operations here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
thinking.
I mean, I can construct, basic fortifications and eventually make this more of like a fortified, like, farming area. It would take some time though.
Also, with what Z said about just taking it all and just plugging it, I got sudden flashbacks of the frickin' Lorax.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm saying, like the idea is like if like let's say it's like an acre of it, and we leave just an acre here, we take half an acre. When we come back, it's still gonna be half an acre, unless the Boda itself regrows itself next to it or something like fucking. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, you said take
every
all of it, so I was like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know how, like, if it's like something as simple as like a flower, right, where it just spreads its seeds or something like that. If it's like a weed or it just keeps growing from under the ground, so it's. I don't know.
It is actually. I don't remember what Boda's like.
That's what I'm saying, like, does this grow naturally, and we just can pick it all, and it'll grow more back, or?
I mean, if you pick it all, you could probably assume no more is gonna grow.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like a carrot, we pull up the whole carrot, but it's like a tomato, we just pick all the tomatoes, and it's just like we just leave the tomato plant here. Or do we just chop the top of it off and leave the roots, and then it grows back, or like
No, you have to take the whole plant
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
because like the roots would die if you chopped off the top of it. So.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we don't take any because there's no point. It doesn't do anything if we take it. It's all going to die.
Yeah, so my thought of it was get fortifications, secure this location, and then bring whoever you want to partner with to purify it here. But it would require us making this place safe. Start.
He's like walking over to these bugs now. Like, if the only thing dangerous around is these bugs, we might as well just get rid of them and then.
Hey, don't do it.
Why?
It can be pretty nasty.
Yeah,
they're tasty.
That's why we need to get rid of them, because they can be pretty nasty.
I immediately ask, how many are there?
7?
I get up and start looking around to see if I notice if there's a hive somewhere in this cave.
I rolled a 30. If the hive is hiding more than 30, then it deserves to kill us.
Yeah. An inanimate object made by a bunch of other things is just sitting there and is a 35 DC check. Yeah, it deserves to kill you guys.
Very well then, I guess we accept death.
I mean, I've been here for 2 weeks. I'm being cautious.
Alright, campaign's over. TPK. Hive killed you guys.
It wasn't even a hive.
Yeah,
It just fell on someone. It's like the hive just fell off and landed on someone and it died, like a big ass boulder.
Would you like me to see if I could get the jump and get at least a couple of shots in before they get to us?
I guess. I was gonna walk up.
Be aware, shooting guns, not good idea near Boda.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, I was gonna say that's what I didn't quite understand. Is it like specific energy types or just all energy?
It is energy from blasters and lightsabers, and like big guns and stuff.
I was just gonna yell at them until they die.
Force scream.
Yeah, because I can target stuff with it, right? So I can just say I only target the bugs.
Yeah. If you want to do that, you'd be able to clear them out pretty easily. They're not super tough.
I got new Force Scream where I knock them down and deafen them.
Yeah, so Z lets out well, actually, Z, how do you describe your scream? Because it doesn't really matter how you do it. They're all dying.
I just yell, "Go away, bad, shoot."
Yeah, Z yells that with extreme power, and they all just and fall. And there's 7 dead fire gnats around you guys.
Ow.
Oh, like it's perfectly. You guys don't even feel any pain at all.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the echo.
No, I get to target who I hurt. It hurts and stuff like that. So I don't.
Yeah,
know.
it doesn't hurt. It was just loud. It startled me.
It was the echo.
This is loud. You still make a loud
I
noise.
swear in a cave.
Yeah. I assume the sonic damage was the echo.
Santa's like, ha, ha, ha.
Shit. Alright, I'm going up top. That was loud.
Well, guess it's all good now. There's no more threats. I guess we can just. I guess I can call Merrick and see if can make it a team together to come deal with this.
Yeah. Can I go over to the fire gnats and like attempt to like harvest them?
Like chop up their meat and stuff.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, sure, if you wanna.
Didn't Shane say they were tasty?
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess that's nature.
Looks like
They were
or
good with a
juicy
certain other
flesh.
creature.
Nature or survival.
Let's see, nature or survival. I'll go with nature because I'm better
Okay.
at it. 16.
You're able to get some good cuts of this fire gnat meat. Just like when you smell it, it kind of smells like it's spicy a little bit, but you know it's obviously raw.
Interesting. I'll kind of like wrap it and put it away. It's like try to look for a place where there's like water to like wash my hands. It's just like
I sit there and I sit there and let her know. I was like, well, if you get some red fruit and a wriggler, you kind of mix it together and cook it properly. It'll taste somewhat like fleek eel.
like what?
Fleek eel.
It's eel
Is that
that's on
tasty?
fleek.
Yeah.
Your game is
Okay.
on fleek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you guys have discovered your source of Boda, found some interesting new food, and maybe picked up a